Why, hello there, beautiful, beautiful humans. It's so nice to be back. It's so nice to be back. I really...
Yeah. It's been so long.
I really hope that this time around we can keep playing for 2 weeks in a row. Maybe more.
Please.
Just don't get COVID, idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So easy. Get wrecked. My immune system.
You had COVID, bro.
That's fake. Didn't happen.
I don't believe in... Okay. Okay.
Is the mic working?
Yes, the mic is working.
Cool.
Yay.
I'm going to panic about it every time we go.
I know
It's
you are.
worth checking.
I know you are. So on that note, why don't we just jump straight into it? So,
Diving in.
Who remembers what happened?
who remembers what happened? Well, let me tell you.
The DM, hopefully.
Last we left off, you closed the first major chapter in your adventuring days by saving the town of Caer Konig from its murderous cult. You tied up loose ends in that town, but followed up on even more horrible trails as the whispers of a Duragar plot occurring in the fringes of Icewind Dale, led by one named Zodorok Sunblight,
Yes,
who was bringing the doom of 10 towns
we knew that.
on dragon's wings.
I did, you didn't.
I read it in a book.
You decided it was a good idea to follow this up by visiting Barroth's family. But as you arrived at the Dwarven Valley, you found out that this entire family was missing. And that part of this might be intentional, as you remembered, Baroth, that your sibling Ari rigged the draw to send you out of the Dwarven Valley.
Little shit.
For good or ill, yet to be discovered. You decided to instead follow up on 2 leads that the soothsayer of Caer Konig had given you. That the Duragar were gathering in 2 of the 10 towns, Caer Konig and Easthaven. You decided to begin your journey in Easthaven. Nope, Caer Konig.
We did go to by Easthaven, but we sort of like went past it
Yeah.
to go to
Canavan.
Brinchander, so that we could.
We
tie
went.
in the
We
thing.
went all over the place.
We
last
went,
night.
Yeah,
basically
no, it's
went
true,
in a
it's true.
big circle.
Kinda. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You haven't really been in Easthaven yet. But the session ended with you standing dangerously close to a snowy owlbear. You
Your own percussion.
you rolled your stealth checks. The owlbear rolled its stealth check.
We love a pretty boy.
And we're going to jump into the resolution of that right now. So, you are stood on this icy bank, perfectly still, hoping that the owlbear hasn't seen you. The owlbear, hungry, sniffs around for some food, for something to eat. Calls out. And trods off over the ridge, doing so by flopping onto its belly and surfing out of eyesight from you.
I love them.
I was so prepared to die, but okay.
It's a good outcome. I love them.
It rolled shit.
Also, just kind of like, well, fuck.
Well, look a gift horse in the mouth.
Gift bear.
Gift bear. Gift
Gift
owlbear.
owlbear.
Gift owlbear. Look a gift owlbear in the mouth. It's very cool. Yeah. Not being murdered for one, but also getting to see the sights and not being murdered at the same time.
Yeah, we ain't
Yes.
really had that experience.
No, not been lucky enough yet.
All of the sites have tried to murder us in some way,
This is very true.
including the weather.
Including the weather.
Mostly the weather.
Especially the weather.
Especially
actually the weather?
Mostly the weather.
Is weather code for something?
No, it's just
No,
the
just
fucking
the-
weather.
Oh,
It's
just the
It's
weather.
not the weather.
Not no. the DM is not the weather.
I mean, the DM is
The
sort
DM
of the
is
weather.
the weather. It's just also all of the monsters.
Everything. You
Can I-
are everything that tries to kill us.
I'm gonna
Apart from our dice.
I'm gonna put up like clay bricks that represent the fourth wall and see how long it takes before. So I won't even finish building it before we've immediately knocked it down again.
All of our audio is going to be ruined by the sound of us knocking over little
Yeah.
bricks in the middle of the table.
A lightning bolt smites you.
I said nothing bad about the DM.
Anyway,
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Caer Konig lies within reach, maybe half an hour's journey away.
Oh damn, we make quick progress.
Do you
Yeah,
proceed?
wow.
We got snowshoes.
I mean, it took
Yeah,
us
we
2
do got
weeks.
snowshoes. We do. Right.
We were hiding in that one spot for 2.5 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we keep moving to Caer Konig.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we do that.
Don't know what we do when we get there.
Figure it out.
We won't be maybe murdered.
We're improvising.
We're
We won't be
murdering.
maybe
We're
murdered,
murdered.
so we might be definitely murdered.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes. Did you miss us, Matt?
Absolutely not.
So, after said half hour, you arrive at a town much like the others you have come across in 10 towns. Not too big, not too small, but very,
Just right.
very
Just right.
tired and depressed. Yeah, it's unlike it's strange being further away than Caer Konig. You'd expect this one to be even more remote, but you're actually arriving at a fairly decent-sized settlement. And as you walk closer and closer to the village, the main thing that strikes you is not the village itself, but the enormous presence looming behind it. Kelvin's Caird.
Oh, okay.
The
A dragon.
I was expecting a bigger bear. Or something.
the grand mountain that's rising just north of 10 towns, but pretty much immediately above Caer Konig. Caer Konig is sort of built on its very furthest foothills. And it strikes you how lonely this mountain is. Normally, I mean pretty much always, when there's a mountain, there's several mountains around that mountain.
Traveling packs.
I know geography.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. This one, I mean, there's hills around the mountain, but no other mountain. This is the only one that
So it's
springs
like
up.
the ground is just giving the middle finger.
Kinda, yeah, kinda.
Does it
Um,
seem like possibly an unnatural mountain, like some kind of magic thing made the mountain?
Oh shit.
Make an arcana check or nature check.
Nature? I'm better.
Arcana or nature.
Can I also?
I'm proficient in nature.
I can't.
Can I do also?
Sure.
Yay.
I'm gonna
I'm not bothered.
guide
Otherwise
myself.
I'm not going to.
I'm
Arcana
not
or
going to
nature.
make myself like that.
The best I could do is -3.
Ooh. Wait, that's actually maybe something. I rolled a 16 and 3 on that dice, so 19, 21.
Mm.
2.
Oh!
okay.
Well, you don't get
Alright,
this,
bitch.
Oster, in that case. No. You both...
Oster, you don't know.
It strikes both of you that this is extremely unusual. This shouldn't happen. But it is by all accounts a mountain. There's no like seam where the mountain has been placed. There's nothing that seems out of the ordinary other than the fact that it shouldn't exist.
It's not like made of glass or anything.
No.
There's a huge maker's mark on the side.
Someone just carved
Kelvin
like a giant
was
dwarven rune inside of it.
Some underground giant just like punched up through the air and just
Okay.
stayed
A
there.
really large giant.
You fucking big giant, yeah. You never know.
I mean, I don't know that much about giants. Maybe that's a thing.
I mean, I haven't heard of one actually getting that big, but you know, fucking titans or some shit.
Fair, if you're local, are there any like interesting myths about this giant middle
You keep
finger
saying
of the
this. You
mountain?
do know I'm local as well.
You're
right?
local.
Yes,
I'm
I'm No, you're the one that knows rocks and shit. You tell.
Are there any like myths about this?
There's gotta be a myth at least.
Like about this weird lonely mountain
You can make a history check with advantage.
Okay.
and a guidance.
Oh, thank you.
Have a guidance die.
You just pat me on the shoulder. Do you know anything?
Have a guidance die.
Okay.
Ah.
What was it? History?
Yep.
-1.
With advantage.
Yeah.
He rolled both.
-1. 13.
13. Kelvin's cairn, there is a generally known, well-known myth that it's in fact not a mountain, but the tomb of a long, long dead and very powerful frost giant Jarl named Kelvin. And now every attempt to research this has proven futile. It seems to be just a mountain, but that is the rumor.
That's where it gets its name.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Oh.
and there is also you all seem to remember someone saying something about vague mentions of Jettevägen, or the Giant's Path.
Oh, okay.
A trail that runs along Kelvin's Cairn, but you don't really know exactly what it is.
Surprisingly well hidden for something called the Giant's Path. There you go.
Interesting.
I'll say by now, by the way,
Change barrel.
I'll say by now, by the way, you've reached into the town and you're walking the streets, and they are
Yeah.
all pretty much like closed up.
His fin of Celsius. I can't see who that is because
It's Nick.
is it Nick?
Very blue, isn't it? Hi, Chernobyl. Pleasure to have you here with us.
And the,
Stop abusing me on WhatsApp.
But yeah, so
Sending you like rude messages.
it looks very like, you know, there's definitely life going on here, but it's all indoors, and no one is out in the streets right now.
Cold. Yeah.
There. Okay, now what? We're here.
Is there a care?
Yeah, actually, so speaking of, as you walk, here straight on through the on like the path that leads into the castle,
right.
you walk past a
Beautiful.
used to be a very large castle, about 400 feet in diameter, but long ago gone, to the point that there isn't really anything left of it that could be considered a room. You see walls, you see abandoned turrets, you see big blocks of rubble.
Oh. Well then.
Is there anyone guarding it?
No, it's in
Can we go in
to the care.
to the ruined care?
Yeah, sure. I mean, again, you can't really go inside it because there isn't an inside.
No, I'm thinking.
But is there like a
I'm-
basement?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm immediately thinking, is there a basement? Because that would absolutely probably be a place where Duragar would hide.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
really?
or another familiar face might hide.
Yeah.
We'll know
Another
what.
familiar face.
The fucking
Do we have any familiar faces left that we haven't ripped off?
the white tiefling that hates us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't make me. I'm just absorbing all light around me.
You're a black
Just
hole.
make you dramatically up. I think that's the
Hang on.
best we're gonna get.
It needs to be like further that way, pointing.
We're just
at
cave dwellers.
Nah.
It's fine.
Yeah, but if I get it into camera shot, then we just end up with like a big white light in camera
That's
shot.
a good point. Hang
Let's
on.
not do that.
How about that?
This is a terrible idea.
This is a terrible idea.
All of this is awful.
Is that better?
Not really.
What
A
happens?
little bit. Your face is a little bit better.
Yeah, but now cat's dark.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh,
Be
good
back
lord.
in the
One
dark.
day we'll buy a ring light.
One day we'll buy a ring light.
One day.
No, that'll make
No,
it
no,
worse.
wait.
That'll make it worse.
Ah!
Wait, that's not.
Okay, that's
no,
not bad.
This is a bit.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
That's
Okay.
actually better.
Okay. Cool. Let's keep this.
Nope, it's just it again.
As long as I don't lean forward, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going, and you all know that Matt is there.
It looks like we're in a different room
It
together.
does.
Yeah, it really does.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you enter the care, or you enter it, and you're standing in the middle of its once grand courtyard, searching around for an.
Basement or a cellar door.
Anything
Yeah,
interesting.
that kind of vibe.
In the floor.
Okay. Make
You
an
just-
investigation check.
You're just looking in the
Anyone
floor.
who wishes. A group check, a group investigation check.
Okay, cool.
Can that include a guidance, mayhaps?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Shit.
It's an 18 for Oster.
Also an 18 for Tonaich.
Investigation.
10.
4.
4.
Bro.
-3 to investigation. Not smart.
You find something.
Ooh.
You
We
find
something.
you do find something. Definitely. You find a dusty little hole in what might have been the kitchen at one point. It's just open, and it's just open to the weather. And as you peek inside, you see what's essentially just a a square, dusty room, completely void of furnishings. Nothing in here at all. Long since looted.
But does it have a secret?
That's what I was thinking.
It's gonna like tap along the walls.
Make a perception check.
Both of us.
Oh, I'm not as good at those.
God, I've rolled nothing below a 10 yet. What the fuck?
You can make this. you can make this check an investigation check if you want.
Oh well, that.
For perception, 26.
26.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if it's perception, then 14. If it's investigation, then 18. Because I rolled a 16.
Okay.
Oh.
There is no secret door in this chat
That was worth a look.
Such. Yeah.
Right, okay. That would have been maybe a bit obvious if there were like shadowy little figures coming in and out of the ruins of the castle.
I mean, that's what the last Caer did.
This is
Shadowy figures going in and out of
You
the
know
castle.
what?
At least
You
we have
know
the
what? That's
wrong.
fair.
Immediate kind of threat of, I don't know, being beheaded or whatever.
It's
so.
weird that they've managed to capture the Northern Lights in this village.
Localized entirely within.
Yeah, that's where they
Your
all.
village.
Well, I don't know.
That's where Oriel is.
I don't think they captured the lights. I think it's just they managed to get one of them.
Oh,
Yeah, it just said
oh, the
light
Northern
particular.
Light. Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Just
light.
one of the northern
One
light.
light.
I mean,
Maybe.
the best place to find out rumors is where people are drunk.
True.
Yes.
True.
That's what I was going to
That's why
suggest.
what's her face has a rumour mill in.
Danae.
Yeah, that one.
Fuck Danae.
That seems like a very bad idea.
I don't, as a rule, with
Smart.
anyone.
Fair enough. You're alright there, Baroth.
Oh.
Let's go to the pub.
Psychic damage is hard.
Yeah, Barrett's not.
Especially when you're dumb as
Barrett's not
freaks.
going to the pub to learn anything. He's going to get drunk.
I mean, to be
I feel
fair,
like,
it's family reasons, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
as we're yeah, Matt just can't. That's not
Oh,
what
yeah,
I'm
that's
sad. As we're walking over, Ross is going to say, what is actually our goal at the moment? Because the whole thing about there being like a sunblight and a dragon feels a bit above like my pay grade.
We're getting paid.
It's more of a like.
We're getting paid for some stuff. That we
That's
do.
true.
It's more of a turn of phrase.
I was being facetious.
Oh.
Let's carry on.
He doesn't get that.
Yes, that's right. my
We're very
apologies.
literal.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
You'll get it by osmosis.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll
You'll get it just otherwise you won't understand anything we ever say.
Plenty to go around.
Also has a little bit of like a, for anyone with like a passive insight, also has like a little bit of a shit-eating grin. But yeah, no, what I mean is, I'm very glad that we dealt with the cult, but also we didn't have a lot of choice. And now it kind of feels like we're coming here and poking our nose in when we know there's trouble, but we don't really know what the trouble is, and I don't want to die.
That's fair. Also, his family's missing.
Yeah,
There
I'm
is
not that
that.
interested in the on Dragon's Wings, Darkness, whatever that bullshit was.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in the fact that my family's missing.
The way I see it,
And this is the only lead
we
we
track
have
down
at the
his
moment.
family. On the way, chances are we're gonna run into some shit because the way things have been panning out.
And somebody will pay us for that.
Yes, somebody will pay us for the shit.
Did we have a lead that implied that your family had come here?
Only that they might have had something to do with the Durgar.
And they're not
Right.
in the Dwarven Valley anymore.
And the Duragar we think are either here or in East Haven, and this is nearer than
Yes.
East
And
Haven.
any kind of things, I suppose, would be useful. They
Right,
left
okay, so
anything
we're
behind.
looking for a family of redhead dwarves. Okay, that's a bit easier than we're looking for some scary Duragar.
Is it just
And a huge snowdrift right next to you suddenly stirs and then explodes as an armored-clad, scoffed-up person bounces out of it, wielding a bottle, swings it around. And will hit you with the bottle at disadvantage.
He looks so offended.
Yeah, that is gonna be that's gonna be a 14.
No.
The bottle flies full foot right next to your head and goes boom 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 boom, and smashes the wall.
Excuse
My God.
you?
What the fuck?
My dude!
I give up.
Give up
I give up.
what?
You just return. if you will just be so kind as to return all the goods that you've stolen, I'm going to this blasted, and rips off the scarf covering his face, and you see a silver dragonborn
Ooh.
looking.
Dragon's wings, kill it!
Dragons
Looking-
don't have wings.
Or tails.
I know, it makes me sad.
Unbelievably inebriated. Ridiculously.
Dope art.
Oh, that's very cool.
That is very nice.
Looks very
Very dope art. It was supervised by Kate Owen.
Don't know who painted it, but someone did.
Yeah, someone did.
Um,
It'll probably be the thumbnail, so it'll be in the description.
Like, he didn't. He arrived in town like literally 10 minutes ago. He ain't stole nothing from you. What? Did somebody who looks like him steal something
That
from
was
you?
exactly the same thing.
Persuasion check from you.
Throw a pencil at myself. Oh, there it is.
No! We need this one!
It's cool. I'm proficient because I'm a satyr.
Oh.
12.
Well,
He's very drunk.
Sorry, John. Can I?
oh,
vary
that's true. That's
slightly?
advantage, actually. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that should be advantage,
not
yeah.
that die. Different die. 16.
16. Oh, it wasn't you, was it?
I've literally just got here.
Okay.
The only thing that's happened to me here is that I've been attacked.
Well, perhaps it's one of your, you might know who did it. You might be able to help. I'm very glad. I am so glad. I'm so happy you came
You're
by.
very drunk.
Thank you. Yeah. What?
Thank you. What?
You're drunk off your scales, buddy.
How about we just get you like a tankard of water and some bread or something, and you tell us what happened?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that might be.
Have you been in that
Might
snowdrift?
be good. Couple of hours. I've been. I'm on guard duty. You see, I'm looking for the thieves
They're
that have
doing
been
an
terrorizing.
excellent job.
Bang up job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I
So-
think so too.
How about? Oh God.
That
Well,
was sarcasm.
you know what?
No, I can pick it up from like context. I've been fucking with you. I'm sorry.
You're not worried about. Here's what you see. As one descendant from noble silver dragons, the cold doesn't really bite me as hard. So I'm fine. I am quite all right. I could swim in this thing if I wanted to. Sometimes I do.
We didn't ask, but
we used to.
Yeah, we got that.
Oh, a fellow frostbitten fellow.
Yes.
Tis I! A fellow frost bitter bit
To
bit
the
of-
bitter
bit of-
end.
bit of-
Oh, we're going to be firm friends. Trovus is my name. There we are.
What's his name, sorry?
Trovus.
Trovus. You look like he's just betrayed you and your family.
Maybe.
no, this is Baroth just being like,
What?
why?
I make friends easily. It's easy for some of us.
My pal, my guy. Are you sure you don't have vicious mockery?
I see you carry a guitar and a sword. Are you perhaps an adventurer and a troubadour?
Do you like? It's like
Do you know
you're
what those
looking right.
lines mean?
Sarah, do you want to find your family or not?
I can't remember what troubadour means, so...
I ask for I am a former adventurer myself.
Oh,
and
I see.
and I've got plenty of tale to tell. Come, shall we go to the tavern and I'll...
Yes, have a non-alcoholic drink.
We'll discuss.
No, you're having some more.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
You know what? Like that's why you're such good friends, because you really look after me. Thank you.
Anything for you, my
What's
guy.
my name?
What
What's my name?
is it? Well, I'm Trovus.
You know what?
Sorry, no, Trovus.
Trovus.
Let me introduce us. This is Ben.
What's Ben?
I'm Ben.
What's Ben?
What's Ben?
What? I mean, what's your name?
My name is Ben. Ben what?
Ben what? Ben what?
Who's on first?
Third base. Right. Okay. Pleasure.
Pleasure. This is Tonaich.
Tona.
They get their real name?
This is Baroth.
Baroth. And who are you,
I
my tremendous
am-
Triton?
I'm Lucius Neptaf of the Neptaf family.
have this.
Firm friends we shall be. Come. And
Wait.
I.
But I'm not really called Ben. Sorry, that was a deception. My name is Ostergors.
Ostergors. Pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how well actual handshakes come across on camera.
In front of Matt's face.
Now,
You're not missing much.
let's walk and talk. Let's
Same
walk and talk.
expression.
You'll find them a lot less spiky than their name suggests.
Right. Well, here we are. This
What? You're a soft boy.
is the hook, line, and sinker.
Sounds about right for you.
It's perfect.
I thought it was the Northern Light.
No, the Northern Light is the inn.
Right.
Over yonder.
Yonder over yonder.
Come on in, let's have a look. And the door to the tavern opens up. And as soon as it opens, you are kind of greeted by a smiling half-elf with a tray full of half pints full of ale. Smiling, going, hello there, welcome to Hook, Line and Sinker. We offer all patrons a free half pint for
Barrel
anyone
takes
coming
two.
in here.
That explains why.
With the
Yeah.
It's excellent, isn't it? Excellent service.
lovely.
Yeah.
I miscounted. I was just making sure the Dragonborn didn't have one.
Yeah, I take one and I'm just gonna, when we go over to the table, I'm just gonna casually do, like, detect poison.
Oh, Barrel's
over
already
it.
done this.
Sure.
Barrel nicked his immediately.
Now, I mean, I'd consider alcohol to be poison, but I'm sure you can tell. You can tell that there is just alcohol there.
Yeah,
That is
that's
poison.
not what I was going for.
And as you all walk past this elf, he says, "Travis is
We're not letting you have any more, don't worry.
no good. Good. You're
Yeah.
gonna need to stop relying on the kindness of strangers eventually. You know. Oh, but strangers are so kind, don't you know?
Could you get him like an entire tankard of water
Water
and
coming up.
perhaps some bread?
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah. Also,
No.
actually,
We could do with eating.
we could do a dinner.
Yeah.
I don't have any money because I made a potion for all of y'all, and
Yeah,
I
we'll
bought.
cover you.
Thank you.
We've got you.
And also, bought some very expensive little cookie flax.
We'll cover you
Yeah,
also. It's
thank
okay,
you.
Don't worry.
Sorry.
You make potions for us, we feed you.
The axe beaks can wait.
Trovus.
Trovus.
Travis.
It's getting more and more slurred.
Right, you settle down. Are you ordering? You order some food.
If there's hot food, I want hot food.
Yeah.
It's hot food. This is a pretty nice establishment. It's going to be 6 silver for a meal.
Okay, does anybody have a rubber?
So that's an extra, so it's 8 silver for us because we're doing 2 each for Ulster.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How many copper and silver?
10.
Okay.
Zoltan.
Thank you.
Because definitely system sensible.
I only deal in electrum.
Like a prick.
Now then, what were we doing? I was regaling you about some stories from my adventuring days.
No, you were
telling us
telling us about
what
the thieves that you mistook Barra
Thieves,
for.
yes. I apologise for that. I see now that you are an honest chap.
That's
Pushing it.
Now,
I'll go find my fucking family on my own at this point.
No.
the reason strange thefts have occurred all throughout town. Most notably, there is a beautiful lantern that hangs above the door of the Northern Light Inn, hence the light, the Northern Light. And this lantern, it's magical, it constantly shifts colours, it's very tantalising, it's beautiful. Stolen. Can you believe it?
That's
The account just told us.
yeah.
Indeed.
That's pretty crap.
Well, you threw a ball at me for it, so it better be stolen.
I did do that. I did do that. I apologise.
It's fine, yeah.
Out of random interest, what was the lamp made of?
What was it made of? Metal?
Would you know what kind of metal?
I couldn't tell you, not a metallurgist myself,
What
but
did it look like?
well, very dark. I would call it iron if it weren't so.
Was it kind of shiny?
Well, it was black, a little, quite
Sparkly,
shiny,
quite
yes, a
sparkly.
bit sparkly,
Yeah.
ever so slightly. Yes.
Well then.
Cool, we know a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Hey, carry on with your tale. This
Yeah,
magic
yeah,
mountain
keep
has
going.
been stolen.
Yes, well, that was stolen. A pair of goats were stolen from here, from the tavern.
My God.
And indeed,
Ruthless.
the things people will do these days.
Sick. It's sickening.
What's the world coming to?
Foul.
And some
Alright.
You're an enabler.
precious pearls.
Is this what flirting looks like?
This is what Lucian's flirting.
Is this what you flirting looks like?
This is what +7 of persuasion looks like.
So some precious pearls were stolen from the local from Frozen Far Expeditions. It's called. It's a shop here in town. Sells mountaineering equipment.
And also sells pearls.
No, people trade in pearls. I think it was part of their in their safe, perhaps.
So I assume someone's been spotted, or else you particularly targeted him as the thief. So
Dwarven tracks,
okay.
unmistakably so. Dwarven tracks scurrying around the town and leaving it, heading north. And there's nothing north. So, ergo, the only thing I can conclude is that it's one of the dwarves from the Dwarven Valley, as they've got tunnels all over this place.
The
as I'm sure
Dwarven
you
Valley
know.
is west.
Oh, but their mines stretch far and wide, so I'm sure of it. I'm sure.
Just a quick
Dwarves
question:
from
do you
the
have
Dwarven
any
mines.
dwarves living in the town here?
No,
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm pretty certain.
There's also like
I would
should
know.
I am the speaker.
You are. What?
Why do you think I take this theft upon my town so seriously?
And so you
Can I just roll an
should.
insight on that?
he's
Sure.
the speaker. I want to know if he's the speaker. Natural 1. I fully believe he's the speaker.
Well, I rolled a 6, so that's a 4.
This guy is the speaker?
Excellent.
Caer Konig, yeah.
Knowing the mines in the Dwarven Valley, I mean, we looked when we got there. There weren't any that actually led anywhere
mean-
above ground, really, were there?
Yeah, because you
no.
looked through all the
No.
plans, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, they could also go north and then go towards, you know, the mountain.
You can.
The mountain? The
It's-
dwarves living on the mountain?
I mean, the mountain is north.
I mean,
It's kind of northwest.
we don't know a lot about the mountain. There could be anybody actually living on it.
Oh.
If anyone's stupid enough to try.
Huh. Yes, it's
I tried to
possible.
map it once, it didn't go well.
I'm starting to understand how it feels when people always assume that I know everything about satyrs,
Mm.
and I'm sorry that this is happening to you.
It's fine. I'm used to being assaulted when I said when
I've
these
not
dwarven
had this
tracks.
problem yet.
I'm also sorry this is happening to you. That sounds rough.
You're doing it.
Oh man, Baroth, he's strong.
Oh,
Look at him.
I apologize.
I
Let me buy you a drink.
am better now.
Right.
Just let them know you're buying it for someone else. so
you
they'll
buy it
actually
for
serve you.
someone else.
And don't get one for yourself.
You got this big tankard of water to finish before you can have your drink.
A moment later, ding comes back with huge pints for each of you. Ding.
Okay.
There you are.
Ah.
Look, you look like a capable sort.
Why does everyone assume that?
We have weapons and we're alive.
I guess.
True.
We're also we've got snowshoes, we've got crampons.
Alright,
we've
alright,
got
forget us.
adventuring
Yeah,
kits,
okay, I get it. We look decent.
We'd be most grateful if you could assist us. We unfortunately don't have any money to spare. We cannot pay you for this, but you will have the gratitude of Caer Konig.
Do you have anything other than money you could pay us with?
Maybe the pearls might go missing when we bring them back. What?
Say that again for
Stage,
the microphone.
stage whisper. Maybe the pearls might go missing when we bring them back.
Stage
Um,
whisper, so it was you.
Did anybody actually follow the? Sorry, yes. Answer that. That's more
Is
important
there
question.
anything else we could be paid in, like, you know, room and board, or food, or supplies, or gemstones? I don't know what your trade here is. Just, it's a hard life in Icewind Dale.
It's
Persuasion check.
not
How
fun.
4 goats.
much I get? Yeah. Not terrible. 15.
15. Yeah. You know what? You know what? I've got a friend. Got a friend at the expedition, Frozen Far expedition. Great stuff. They go to amazing stuff. Put in a good word. Can get you a discount maybe.
I don't know.
That's a start.
I mean, that's
I'll
probably
take
the
it.
best
Well,
way to get.
Yeah.
I can't persuade you to go. So, you know, we'd be grateful.
And when your only thing for leaping a Baroth was that he's a dwarf, and you reckon the people who've done this as dwarves. No one's seen a dwarf or a Duragar, perhaps.
Oh, they're what?
A Duragar, like an underground dwarf. I mean, all dwarves are kind of a lot of dwarves.
Further.
Undercommon
Like,
dwarf.
like
Underdark.
Underdark, that one,
like
not undercommon,
deep down
that's the
dwarves.
language.
There's like down and then there's like another
Didn't even
one.
know that word. Haven't heard of those in a while. No, so, I mean, we've just seen tracks, but they are the tracks. Like they are dwarven tracks. We're
How
sure
can
of
you
this.
tell they're dwarven tracks? You said
Do
they're
you have special
unmistakable.
shaped feet? Because I have different kind of feet to humans.
We have smaller feet but leave deeper imprints because we're quite
Dense.
densely built. So you can a skilled tracker would be able to tell from the weight
okay.
distribution.
Yeah, a skill tracker.
Skill traits.
Or it's a group of people with small feet.
Halflings.
Halflings, children,
Halflings wearing big boots.
gnomes in coats.
Yeah.
The,
A
bunch of tall
a
humans.
bunch of kobolds
The
in a
tallest-
trench coat.
yeah.
Very real
You
humans.
refer to the tallest human on the planet?
Yes.
Yeah. Could be.
There's if you do follow the tracks, go to Frozen Fire Expeditions. There's a wonderful, the proprietor there, Atenas, is wonderful and has got a friend named Jarthra who works there, and she's a scout. You can hire her. She'll help you track around the mountain. She's brilliant.
Could be useful. Did anyone actually follow the tracks as far as they went?
Oh, no one has yet.
Okay.
Well, sorry, and also just for context, how likely are these tracks to be gone by morning? Are they?
Pretty likely.
Okay.
These thefts, they've only happened in the last 3 days, so
Okay.
new tracks turn up all the time. All the time.
Well,
So the more thefts keep happening, is what you're telling me, right? Okay.
do we want to risk waiting for another theft?
No, not really. I was just thinking we've been on the road since morning.
We could do with the rest.
What time of day?
Actually, what time of day is it? Because we already came over from the Dwarven Valley today.
Yeah, but we also didn't use the path.
Yeah, it was quite a long journey, and with the conversation, I'm going to say it's the end of the day now.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then any thefts that happen in the night will be fresh tracks in the morning.
If anybody steals anything from me, I didn't think that far ahead.
We can.
waiting.
I was like, I'm going to follow the tracks. I was going to do that anyway. It doesn't matter.
We could take a watch in our room.
I mean, we do that anyway, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Might actually help if one of us, if we actually keep an eye out and see if we see anybody
see if
creeping
we
around.
see
Sure, might as
like
well.
someone could be watching out a window kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, definitely getting sleepy though. Let's go, Raz.
Okay, sure. We will get on with this. We will talk to your friend Jarthra in the morning. And hopefully we'll find some thieving dwarves for you.
Alright. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
If any
Thank
more
you.
if you see any more dwarves, don't naturally assume that they might be the thieves and throw bottles at them, because they might not be as.
Calm.
Both hands on my face. You have opened my eyes to the ignorance that I was showing. I'm a changed man.
Great.
I apologize. I'm thankful. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Please. Okay, right. You're not going to wake up tomorrow.
Thomas just take you a long drink.
Oh yeah, Baroth necked that pint as soon as it came in as well.
Like, I assume it's not like closing in on midnight or anything. It's like early evening.
No. Yeah, I mean, I'd even say like it's just the end of like the work day, so like 5 o'clock,
Okay.
6 o'clock.
So, a couple of games ago, Oster mentioned to Lucius that Oster can play an instrument, and Lucius was like, we're gonna have a jam session. So Oster is actually gonna like, now that we're sitting somewhere warm and kind of quiet, Oster's gonna get out their little like lyre harp, which is only about yay big. It's only 4, and just kind of like start to tune it and say, I mean, if you're up for it. Yes! I can't sing for shit though.
That's why we
Dude.
got Lucius.
He's just gonna like pull out both his guitar, his lyre, and his fiddle and be like, guitar.
Are you guys having a jam session together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Also, I know about 6 tunes.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's gonna be great. I won't make you summon any ghosts. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
What are we playing?
just whatever's in your heart. Just go for it.
Okay.
And we'll just make some shit up.
Okay, Oscar's gonna teach you like the chord progression for like a little Feywild like party song. And I guess we play some music together, bro. We jam it.
Each of you make a performance check.
I'm
Actually,
absolutely gonna guide myself.
yeah, each of you make a performance check.
Can
Yeah.
you toss him like a beat on the table?
Hell yeah. Oh no.
Oh, I got the opposite. 25. God, and that 19.
11.
Considering you rolled a 2, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Do you have expertise in performance?
You guided yourself as well.
Okay, yeah.
So Lucius, you sound all right. Like you sound perfectly adequate. Not definitely not your best.
No.
But it's perfectly all right.
She's
Oster,
just
you
very lost in the
say.
fact that Oster is jamming. What the? Whoa!
It's just like fully concentrating on the strings,
fuck?
like not really thinking about anyone like hearing.
Yeah, you basically like you say like I can't really sing, and let out the most crystal clear, beautiful silver notes ever heard.
Us is probably singing in Sylvan. They can't maybe say they can't sing in common.
And quite soon, not a dry cough. Quite soon, the tavern begins to pick up on the attention. Nearby patrons turn around and see you play, and then the one next to them, and the ones next to them, and eventually you realise, near the end of the song, as you reach the final chords, the entire tavern is quiet, looking at you and listening. You strike the final chord, ting, quiet, and quiet, and quiet. Whoa! The entire
Thank
the
you.
entire tavern erupts in brilliant cheers.
Barrel's at the bar while all this is happening. Is it 2 copper for an ale?
How do you react to that?
What?
We should just-
Why are they?
The first night, the one night you'll get this, everyone. This is a duet you will not hear every day. This is Oster.
Oster! And suddenly all of these pints just start landing in front of you.
Okay, I'm not buying
As
it.
people start buying you pints.
Yay.
And this is why we play music.
I would have rather had the money.
We take what we can get.
Does anybody, do you want to try?
Yeah, thank you.
Drink.
I'm just going to sort of scoot them away from the table.
That was real good.
Yeah,
What?
fucking hell. Where did that come from?
Barrel's
Was
gonna
it?
keep
I
drinking.
mean,
I'm kind of pay a few
If
notes.
free
What do you
drinks are
mean?
coming.
it's a tune my grandmother taught me.
It's cool.
It's for the coming of spring.
Hell yeah. For spring in Icewind Dale.
That's very ambitious.
That's why music
ambitious.
is helpful, because it's
Oh.
ambitious
Optimistic.
and optimistic.
Both.
One of those words.
How long was I playing? Did you get trashed in like 3 minutes?
I drank those couple of drinks very quickly.
Right.
Gone straight into your bloodstream.
It's getting me. It doesn't have to go as far. The drink doesn't have to travel as far for me as it does for you guys.
That's true. That's true.
Sure, no, that
Takes
makes
a while to get to the brain from the feet.
What?
That's how it works.
Do you drink through your? Is that
It
a
fills
fish?
you up on the inside from
Yeah,
your
when you
feet
drink,
up.
it goes down to your feet,
Is it?
and then it goes upwards,
Oh,
and
I
that's how you
thought-
get drunk.
I thought you were saying because you're a fish person, you drink through
No,
your
no,
feet
no.
or something.
That's every creature in the land. When they drink, it goes straight down to their feet, and then it goes up, and that's when you get
I'm-
drunk.
That's not how biology
No,
works.
no, no, no. It's
I'm
100.
rolling insight.
Is anyone else's ears
I'm
ringing?
assuming you need to roll a deception,
Your
which you're
ears
going to do a
your
lot
ears
better
are
at.
ringing.
My ears are ringing.
Sorry, I didn't mean to play that loud. It's just a
No,
lie.
it's not loud. It's just his
Eight.
ears are ringing.
I believe you.
Yes.
What?
You?
What? doing? It's fine.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know either.
I'm trying
I'm
to
still
distract Barrett
lear-
from the.
I'm learning about
liar
biology
just
over here because I rolled really badly on insight.
Yeah, the feet and then to the head. That's why you're drunk so
Lucius,
quickly.
can I borrow your hat? I'm just gonna sit like and put the hat on the table next to me, and I'm just gonna keep playing in the hopes that some people will give me some money.
Oh, you're busking.
Lucius is just like proudly like,
I'm just
they know they
keep
land
it
well. They've had a taste of the
It's
lifestyle.
I mean, it's more that I have 5 copper pieces to my name, and also like if I could have 10 copper pieces to my name, that'd be better.
They know the lifestyle.
Yeah, make another performance check with advantage because you've got the crown.
Cool. I
And if you want to do that as well, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just
You
gonna
wanna
go
bust
out,
up
so why not?
Oh, that's better.
22.
That's much better.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
16.
16. Okay, that's pretty fucking good. Okay, yeah, people toss a couple of coins your shirt up.
To that.
Toss a coin to your cedar.
I'll say with those rolls, the two of you together manage to scrunch together. Oh.
Oh
2 copper pieces and 1 silver piece.
There you go.
no.
Oh yeah.
Can I have the silver piece?
You go for it. You go for it.
And then that
I still need
round
to do
yours
the
was
math.
very nice.
I still need to minus the things.
You can
No.
you can have the copper.
You can have the copper side, the silver.
The night wanes on, and later on in the evening, a great bell behind the bar is rung by the half-elf. Goes, okay, it's time. We're nearing closing time, so you know what time it is. Come on. And some of the patrons go, yeah, okay, and they start moving the tables together.
Oh.
You feel some shoulders on your, some hands on your shoulders.
Some shoulders on my hands.
Feel some hands go, and it's Trovus.
It's D&D time.
Yeah.
Trovus goes, oh, this is exciting. So, you know like the tavern's called the Hook, Line, and Sinker.
No.
There's fish.
The Hook. That's what you got when you came in, picking up free ale. That's how they get you. That's how they get you.
Oh.
Oh
The line is you got to keep buying more, or you're a god on the guitar. That works too. You get free drinks. Yeah, works too. Yeah, works too.
What did you call
The Sinker begins now. Best drinking game in 10 towns. Okay,
Now's time to fucking shine.
sit around.
I've already had a few.
Who wants to sit? If you sit around the table, come and join me. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely.
Fuck it.
Why not?
If you wanna join. Okay, the elf stands up on the bar. Time for the Sinker. You've got ale before you.
Yep.
You've got empty lungs and hearty livers.
Where's going to my lungs?
Stomachs.
Oh,
It's what I meant!
all right, okay.
What?
Just inhale it.
Gill powers, bitch!
Gills are here, bro.
It's pouring.
One who can down most drinks is the winner. Go!
Okay.
And you
fuck
all begin drinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, you grab your first ale, you down it, it's fine. First one, it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third,
Shall
first,
I?
third, basically. So.
Second, it's going to be a little bit trickier. I'm going to need a constitution check from everyone. Check, not a saving throw.
Oh, it's the same thing for me anyway.
Okay.
15?
Okay, that's a success.
16.
13.
Success.
12.
Success.
Okay.
Oh, DC 8 on this one.
Oh no.
No, it's gonna go up.
Yeah, you down it, and it's fine. Yeah. You grab the next one. It's going to be a DC 10 con check this time.
Yep.
Yep.
14.
13.
19.
19.
19. Okay, you guys are nailing it. You're beginning to see, after this one, you begin to see some people.
I'm rolling above 10, that is nice.
Um,
An earthquake.
okay. Yeah, next one. Go ahead.
Ah.
Oh no.
15.
Success.
7.
Fail.
Yeah.
13.
That is a success.
13.
Success, okay. Tonaich,
That was not doing
you're
it.
beginning to feel a little bit queasy. I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, there's I'm mildly better at. Nope. 8.
8.
Oh.
You down that drink, it goes straight into your stomach, and it comes straight out again.
Yeah.
You go,
I'm done. I'm done.
and you vomit.
Party foul.
You are poisoned.
Great.
We've done this before. We knew
It's
this was going
fine,
to
we're
happen.
gonna sleep, it's fine. Can I just like spin a little like thing to guide myself before this?
Are you cheating?
Cheating piece of shit.
Can make a sleight of hand check to see if you want to do this stealthily.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, 15 plus 17 on the sleight of hand.
Okay, you're pretty hidden. Yeah. Okay, you can guide yourself.
I don't know what I win.
Yeah, they just
Are
said,
we
you
not
win,
being
but
poisoned?
we don't know what we win yet.
I win
yeah.
not being
And
poisoned.
with that, you are out of the
Oh
game.
yeah, no,
Unfortunately,
yeah, no, I'm done.
Oh,
Tasted the worst coming up, then going back
It's like when
down.
you're in a club, you're like, the night's over, we're done.
Hi, Max.
We're getting drunk, but unfortunately not in real life.
no, unfortunately not.
Some might say it's more fun.
Hope you're enjoying meeting the Minotaur and whatever you're up to.
Yeah, oh shit.
They're in
In
Greeks.
Greece. Okay.
Yeah, make another
Don't forget your string.
con check.
Another Beneteau, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun check.
Oh no.
16.
Success.
14.
That is the DC now, isn't it? Yes.
If it's going up by 2, yes.
It's going by 2, yeah. So 14 is the DC, so you succeed.
5, I'm out.
Fail. As a fail, you might not be out. You might be able to
Oh.
stomach this. I need a Constitution saving throw.
We're playing a drinking game, Nick.
Yep, it's going great.
Alcohol. Alcohol.
Oh,
Okay.
19!
Okay, you down the drink,
Oh, you
slam it,
swallow it.
you begin to vomit, and everyone goes, yep. I'm fine. Everyone goes, yeah.
Is he still in?
He's still in.
He hasn't vomited. It's only when you like
So
vomit.
we're taking back up again.
Unless you don't want to continue.
It's just like me in real life, baby. I'm still going.
Oh no.
Fuck.
We go in another round.
You are, but a disadvantage for you because you
Disadvantage,
failed
okay.
one.
Oh right. Do I have to make
15.
a new sleight of hand check to?
No, that's it. That's fine.
Oops. I mean,
Yeah, 15.
oh, that's annoying.
That's good. 12.
That's 15.
Both fails, yeah.
9.
Okay, yeah, you all failed. I'm
God,
gonna need
6.
con saves from
Do I
everyone.
get that disadvantage as well?
At disadvantage.
Well, that's 16.
Success.
13.
Fail.
Fuck!
Oh.
God damn it!
That one, baby!
Oh
That one. Okay.
Projectile on it.
no. No.
You vomit on Baroth, who then vomits into his mug.
Okay.
And then drinks. Because he's drunk.
We can't read the username, bro. Like, they're all blue on blue.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
Nick.
Hi, Paddy.
It's
Hey.
Sorry, Paddy.
You're both blue, we can't see
You're
on the
both
back.
dark blue. I couldn't tell who it was.
We've been
Blimey.
drinking so much.
We've been fantasy drinking.
Osta, it is you and Trovus left.
Yes!
Oh god.
Trovus, well, I always knew come to this.
I didn't.
Go, Asta. It's your birthday.
Let's go.
Hi.
Do I get a bardic
It's your
inspiration?
Go, Asta.
Is that what you're doing?
It's
You're
your
afraid.
birthday.
Go through it.
It's Osta's birthday.
It's Osta's birthday.
Nobody told me. I didn't
I
get
tell
them.
you now.
I'll get them a drink.
I'm rolling so many dice. Watch me roll a 7.
I'll get them a drink for
Yeah,
their
drink.
birthday.
You're a good lad.
I did get no. We bought them food. That could be their birthday present.
Yes.
So they're very good or very, very bad.
24.
I hope it's money.
Okay.
Amazing.
I hope it's
Cool.
money.
You down it. You look straight in Trovus' eyes, who also down it, and like full on like eye pierces you. He also manages to down it. He succeeds as well. So, okay.
Move to 6.
We're gonna go again.
Sure.
We're up to DC 20
My
now.
bardic inspiration again.
You mean you can?
Bardic inspiration.
It's
Go, Asta. It's your birthday.
Okay, I know that I can actually save that until after I've seen the D20, so I'm going to save that until after I've seen the D20, which I'm going to need it. Oh, there's a 4 though. 9, 16, 18.
Ooh.
No, that fails.
No!
Did you use the bardic
I
inspiration?
did.
Oh.
Because I rolled a 7 on the d20. I
Alright.
rolled a con save.
But Trovus also fails. So
I rolled a con save.
both of us are going to roll con saves.
Oh god. Can I use my last bardic inspiration for this?
If you can, yeah. I think you can.
Okay, wait.
What a fucking waste.
What do you mean? We're about to sleep.
This is the most you've ever used bardic
I
inspiration.
did actually, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
like telling
I
ghost
used
stories.
the bardic inspiration. 19.
Still it's DC 20. Oh, no!
For the
The
save.
save! 19 succeeds.
Yay!
Same with Trovus, yes.
Ah!
Trovus rolls a 20. We're still going.
Toss is gonna back away to get out of that splash zone before this inevitably goes very badly.
You and me,
Go.
bro. You and me.
Gonna go badly for him. Going bad for him.
Sure.
Gonna go good for me.
That's definitely going back.
Oh.
Yeah, Barrett's asleep on the table.
DC 22 this time.
25! 25! I rolled a 19 and a 4! No, an 18 and a 4.
God damn.
20.
Ah!
They fall.
What?
Best voice and the best liver.
Not anymore.
Another drink for us to.
No. Yes!
No,
What?
Is that what you want?
Down
that-
I
it.
win a drink.
Down
Would you like a
it.
drink?
Down it.
No.
We
Like to drink with us.
What's
Did I win a drink, DM?
There doesn't seem to be any concrete price to this, other than the fact that the half-elf is now going up to scroll your name onto a wall behind the bar full of glorious names.
Did you do it? Did you win a lot of money?
There you go, you'll be
Oh,
remembered
he wrote
forever.
Austin.
Austin,
No.
Ben, the best man I ever knew.
Austin Ben what?
Austin Ben. Austin
I never
Ben.
could have lived down.
Ben. You'll be remembered forever.
Well, at least until this.
Ain't it over there?
At least
Like
until this
to-
bar burns down.
Stash.
tomorrow morning.
Because Austin is
our
our
mate.
mate.
So saying Austin.
And when we drink with Ben.
What?
It's down in 10.
1. 5. I hate Ben.
Ben's good.
Oh,
Good, Ben's good.
How far away is the inn?
Well done, team.
The inn is right across the square.
Oh no.
I'm glad we
And
did
tomorrow
this.
night, welcome back to the Hook, Line and Sinker.
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely.
I'm glad we've decided that tonight is the night that we're gonna carefully watch out for burglars.
Oh no, I forgot that was
Fine,
the
we'll
plan.
be
As
tracks
soon as
in
we
the
get
morning.
outside, Austria is just gonna go face first into a snowdrift and just.
And Trovus pops whatever it was.
Caught you!
Is there a cleric spell that cures poison? No, that's a higher level than I have, right? That's
Lesser restoration.
lesser restoration.
Restoration.
That's why are we level 3?
Yeah, level 3. You better complete some quests instead of dicking around in taverns, I guess.
We won the drink one.
I'm sorry. Who
Contest.
gave us a drink game?
This is the quest.
We're gonna complete the quest of going to
Has
bed.
some questions.
So,
Did that work? Can you breathe?
What? No, now my face is cold. And there's
What?
snow in my ears.
I'm still drunk, but now my face is cold.
There's snow in my ears.
Age, you still drunk?
Yes.
Wait,
Maybe you should do it again.
I've got an
might
overwhelming
help.
urge
Make an
to
insight
sit
check.
down underneath like a small.
That's what an
Waterfall
insight check. No.
That's
But, okay.
there's some kind of thing. It's like a tap that's got holes in it in the ceiling.
I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking
like
And
about.
I
a big-
sit, it's like a bath, but it's upright.
you're crazy.
Maroth, my friend,
Why are you
do
here?
you want to start a business selling this? No, I think we could make it work.
I
Why
think
is
this
it
is
every
brilliant.
time we
I
get
think we
drunk
could
we
make it
come
work.
up with
Terrible
stuff,
ideas.
and people
What do you mean
are-
terrible ideas? It's a shower.
Well, great idea, because it's going to shower you in
It's
water.
like rain. It's like indoor rain.
Why would you
And
want
we'll
indoor rain?
use it for curing drunkenness.
Guys.
Only and nothing else.
Okay, here's the
What
plan.
about
Tomorrow
the
morning,
cleaning?
take the coach to Waterdeep. We take out a small loan.
$1 million.
You can be the
What's the
operations
dollars?
guy. I be the money guy. I know business.
It's a brilliant idea.
Let's do it. Okay, we'll see you in the morning.
I'm gonna get a
tomorrow
handful
morning.
of snow. I'm just gonna shove it in Barrow's face. Are you still drunk?
I want to go to bed.
He just tries casting a mage hand, but it's all like. Bye.
And Travis waves good
It's
night.
been too long since I've been drunk. Let's go to bed.
So,
Us is just
We have to go pay for a bed.
Us is just like standing outside in the snow going sober.
So
Trying to cast command on them.
Does it work?
No!
But you could try.
but you do feel yourself suddenly go.
You're suddenly pretending to be sober.
Yeah, like walking very straight suddenly, but then
My
suddenly
God,
walking
there's
again.
no way he can walk
I've
straight.
never
Ah,
seen
okay,
magic
you
like
get
that.
that. But
Right, how
You-
long does command last? You've lost
Oh, like 6 seconds.
so you're 6 seconds in a dead straight line and then
you
Oh yeah, it's just there.
the take the longest trip across a square that you've ever had, walking.
We keep going in
to the other
circles.
side. Yeah. And you stumble
Keep trying to walk into
into
people's houses.
the Northern Light,
Yeah.
where the two sisters that run it quickly put you up for a lovely, lovely room.
Yay.
It will be 8 silver pieces for board.
2?
No, this is a pretty like
Each.
like the
Right.
Can we share rooms?
No, this is per person per day. This is because like like the inn. This is a pretty swanky place.
I'm gonna sneak out in the snow.
No, I know this is that's not
This
lifestyle.
is just
that's,
for the room.
That's in stay.
Oh, Tana.
Right.
I have 1 silver piece.
Well, you need to find 7. Okay, I give him a gold.
Can I have the
A
room?
gold.
Yeah, I
Thank
can't be bothered to do change
Just
right
took
now.
value.
It's
The
numbers.
value.
Take a gold.
I
Do not do that.
Change,
These
please.
people.
I was just-
You get the change. Yeah.
You're distorting my value.
No, my money value.
No, don't distort value again.
Yes.
You
So I get
can.
Barrow to pay for my room. I haven't got any money.
Oh, you're making it seem like you're right. You were trying to. You were trying to
I
trick
have a
me.
handful of lint.
Oh, that's
holding all of my gold.
That's a shame. Goodbye. Good night.
Wait, doesn't everybody have like 40 gold at this
Yes.
point?
Yes.
Except me, because I spent it on augury buns.
Yes.
I have 40 lint. I'm gonna drink.
Baroth is not going to pay for you. If anything, Baroth is made happier by the fact that you might be sleeping outside.
He's not going to give us just some money.
Oh, are we splitting?
No, Tana gave me a gold.
Oh, okay.
So I can't be bothered to count right now.
Okay.
It's bedtime. Are you attempting a watch?
Yes.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Fucking sure.
Okay.
This can only go well.
So
We're poisoned. Does that?
may I?
I'm not poisoned, I'm just drunk.
No.
Yeah, and considering that, may I have perception checks from everyone at disadvantage?
Still drunk.
Yeah,
no,
you
so
are all very drunk after the
So
night.
nice.
So good at those.
Off
at
the
the
night.
night.
Why is that good?
Oh, a disadvantage.
I rolled a 19 on one of them.
Same.
Oh,
I
that's
rolled
nice.
a 19 on one of them. Not the one I'm going to use.
Yeah, no, me neither.
19.
Oh shit.
I rolled a 19 and a 16.
Oh, fuck you then.
7.
11.
I'll take
7,
the first.
11,
2.
2.
I'll take the first
Oh
one.
no! I
Um,
rolled 4.
yes.
Doesn't see shit.
Does the order of the
Actually-
watch matter?
None of you see anything.
Ah.
Okay.
As you stay up and peer out the window, the town is empty and quiet. And the next morning you wake up with a rocking hangover, but nevertheless having had a long rest.
Yay! Okay.
And on... Yeah, cool, yeah, you wake up. The day is yours. What would you like to do?
Oh, my head.
Why?
Didn't know you knew Thunderclap.
I don't.
Oh, it felt like it.
Why would you do that?
Bully.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm gonna go get us a pot of hot water for some tea.
So we need to go
Given
to...
that Oster wasn't poisoned, I've decided they're the least hungover.
Yeah.
Despite drinking the most.
Yeah. I'm a fey being.
Sure.
I mean, Satan's like
Right.
Dionysus is one of my home guys.
I've been to the Pharaoh. I'm not get drunk. That's not fair.
Inherent nature, I suppose, would... No, that's rude to the rest of my family. I go downstairs and I ask if I can very please have a pot of hot water.
Very pleased from the sober one.
Absolutely, you may. It comes with the
Fucking
with the
manner.
service in this swanky
Good.
establishment.
God, can you imagine going to a place and you still have to pay for like parking and paper and shit?
Good lord.
Yeah, I used some of my herbs from when we were at my cabin, and I put together the kind of tea that would be good for a headache.
Excellent.
I don't know what tea that is because I, Izzy, don't drink tea.
No, for
But
sure.
Oster
You
does.
make a very nice hangover curing brew.
eggs.
And yeah, so just check. What's the plan? Are you heading straight out, or are you stopping by
We
the
need-
expedition place?
You should probably go to the expedition
Fine.
place.
Jathra,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
we should ask at least. She? Jathra?
Jathra.
Jathra. She?
Yes, she.
She. Well, what was the speaker's name?
Trovus.
Trovus did say higher.
Yeah. I'm.
Can we go on the basis of we don't get her killed?
It's more
That's
the
a good
having to
option.
give someone else money.
Yeah, I don't have much of that.
You.
Well, we have to pay for you as well.
I
though, so.
could. I get out my little bones,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cast Augury, and I'm gonna ask
Oh.
if Jathra would be a massive help to us.
In following the tracks.
Okay.
That's the sound the bones make.
Yeah. Sure. You throw your bones. Is that how you word it? Massive help. Because it just was a little vague.
Would it be beneficial to us to hire Jathra
Gotcha.
for this expedition?
Okay, you throw the bones, and yes, absolutely, it would be very helpful.
Very
Bones
wheel.
say yes.
Very wheel.
That's all the good ones.
I do trust the bones.
You better they cost me 50 gold.
Those are some
They're not
expensive
actually bones, they're crystal, because we're in the dwarf place.
Mm.
So those cost as much as a whole axe beak.
Yes.
I'm not going to take them away.
They told us not to bother wasting any more time in the Dwarven Valley, so...
That's true.
You say this like I'm questioning the bones.
They're crystals.
I'm not questioning the crystal.
Right, let's go with it.
Crows.
Crows. What colour am I say? I can't be bothered to see.
All green.
All green. Okay, we're all green. Cool. That's good. I like all green. All green's nice.
All green.
They them.
Okay,
I
all
love
day.
that
All green, all day.
I love that I get to pick your gender every
You
day.
say this every time.
I know, but
Yeah,
Still love it though.
It's more fun that way.
The gender wizard strikes again.
So,
Off to the place that I
Yes.
can't remember any of the fucking names of any of the people
I'm
or
gonna do
places.
this like
in.
mid-battle one time just to throw you off.
I was just gonna be like, don't care, blood.
you walk through town
Actually,
in this crisp morning. Quite a few miserable fishermen are making their way out onto the frozen over lake. Trying to cut some holes in the
They
ice.
do like the circle hole and then they sit in the
Yes,
bottom.
absolutely.
Very satisfying.
Ice fishing.
Nice.
Absolutely do. You reach Frozen Far Expeditions and enter into a shop chock full of equipment. Pretty much anything you could think to buy can be found in here, of the mundane variety, and healing potions.
Mm.
One of those already.
We'll come back when we have the discount.
And
Hopefully it's 100% off. Or at least 50.
you see an elderly human who smiles at you and welcome. Atanas, my name is. This is Jathra, and points over to a tiefling who sit next to him. And How can we help?
Hello, Trovus sent us this way saying that they just said it. Jathra. That Jathra is a scout who we might be able to hire to try and find these people who've been stealing.
Oh, absolutely.
From the village, because we can't. Well, we can follow tracks, but
We can follow tracks.
But you're better at it.
But you're better at it.
Yeah.
I know. Is this around Kelvin's Cairn by any chance?
Yeah.
Kelvin's Cairn I know like the back of my hand.
Oh,
Perfect. That's
excellent.
kind of
Yeah,
what
interesting.
we're after.
well, we're assuming it's in that direction.
We hope so.
We were
It's-
just
it's-
told they were going north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your day rate?
10 gold pieces.
Oh, I don't have it, but these guys probably do.
I mean, we do.
I can put in.
Give me the rubber, please.
I can put in 2 silver pieces. No, 3 silver pieces.
Just
I can't
don't
count.
just keep your silver pieces.
And at some point when you've also got money, you can buy us around the drinks.
Yeah, no, sure. And for now, I'll keep using the spell that's telling us what's useful.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So
Like,
I'll do 4 because I think I've got the most.
I've got 42.
I've got 49.
Okay.
I'll do 4 and you two do 3.
3, yeah, cool. So,
Cool. We need to hire you to follow some tracks.
Okay, I mean I'm ready to set out now if you
yep,
wish.
Oh,
we
sure. Yeah, let's go.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
Expediency is the name of our group.
Of
No,
course.
Nice to meet you.
Introductions.
Well, hello everybody. Follow me up, back, and she takes you through a little side door into a kennel with 6 very friendly sled dogs.
yay!
Right, well this should cut down on the travel time a little bit and
We just see Lucius
make
light
it a
up.
little easier.
Just with the dogs immediately, like right
Vroom. Slobber. Yeah, they're
Pull
very
you out of
happy.
the fluff.
Always happy to have a little run out in the snow. And yeah, they saddle up these 6 dogs to the sled. They're all given a treat just before they head out.
As they deserve.
And this big mighty sled where you are welcome to sit.
Shit, this is nice.
I'm slow, so I will.
Yeah, I'm fast, but I will.
Yep, so,
Shit, 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 shit.
Okay.
Is it a sled that can fit 5 people in it?
Yeah, there's a big carriage almost at the back,
Yeah.
and then like a little driver's seat where Jethro sits.
sweet. Nice.
And yeah, this little carriage is covered in reindeer hides that you are invited to kind of bundle up in.
Right.
Alright,
Just stay here and not go back to the inn.
here we go. And the dogs gladly bound out of the kennel and out onto the streets of Caer Konig and out into the snow. And yeah, you start going out into Icewind Dale. Further and further out.
I assume she's following a direction that the tracks were going in, or she knows where.
No, we're just being kidnapped.
I
Willfully kidnapped.
assume some of this is based on logic and not just we're going north.
Yes.
Okay.
So as after about half an hour of sledding, you see her. She stops the sled. Says, "That's interesting. The tracks that we've been following," and points next to the sled, and yeah, you see
Oh shit!
a lone pair of footprints
Oh, well,
that
you got that.
only a very, very keen eye could have spotted. And as she points them out, yeah, there you go. But then they don't vanish. They seem to be replaced by a much, much larger set of footprints.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Oh. It might be the Durgar when they get big.
Oh, I got briefly excited that maybe they were werewolves.
Could be that. It could be that. It could be.
Everyone at the same time
Did
goes, oh, Durgar, and us goes, where Durgar?
Where a god?
Where
Do the tracks?
Durwolves.
Do the footprints look
They're not
similar,
smart
just
boys.
bigger?
Well, they make a survival check. But
Can I do it as well.
You can all do it, and
Yes, Austin's brain is going, werewolves!
Jethro's going to do it as well. But I'll say that in addition to those larger tracks, there's also the tracks of a sled
Okay.
that seem to be following behind the large footprints.
Were they there before as well, or did they just appear?
They just appeared now, yeah.
So it's like the sled was parked out here, kind of vibes.
Oh yeah,
Kind of vibes,
That's
yeah.
14 for Oster.
Okay.
16.
16.
Oh fuck you.
23.
23. And Jethro rolled 24.
2.
And 2. Okay, cool. You got no.
I wasn't
I
sure whether we were
am
having
shit.
a battling like who's higher.
But everyone else, you think you know exactly what this is. These are the footprints not of a dwarf, but of an ogre.
Cool.
Oh
We
shit.
were all wrong.
I know what those are in D&D. Were they? Well, my other assumption was that they got here and then were like attacked by something bigger. I don't know. Eaten.
Duragar got bigger and started pulling a sled. Werewolves. Duragar got bigger and started pulling a sled. Dead.
Munch. Well, that's not good.
What's not good?
Ogre.
There's an ogre
Oh,
traps.
that is not good.
Yeah, it's very bad.
What do we know about ogres, DM? I don't know why I said it in character.
Well, let me tell you.
What do you know about ogres?
Are they like giantkin or?
Nature check.
Ah, shit.
Can I help with
Please do.
Sure.
Oh fuck. Okay. Still -3, but
Dirty 20.
15.
15. Good
Dirty
right. Okay.
20.
You know that ogre are indeed giantkin,
Right.
famous for being very stupid. They do not have much brain capacity, and are usually, but they're still intelligent enough to have a language and be conscious,
Sentient.
Yeah, and they are often employed as brute force, as muscle, essentially.
Does it look like there was a scuffle, or?
No, they were just waiting by the sled.
Okay.
My brain is saying ogres have the same thing trolls have where they regenerate. Is that a thing or am I making that up in my head?
You are making that up.
Excellent. I've been a DM for 6 years.
What, you don't have the monster manual memorized?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not trying. I need to put other things in here.
Do better. D&D only.
Well, I suppose we keep following them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, just get
more of a
ready.
lead.
Get ready to. Oh, somebody's.
Like I knew that. Apparently it's like that in Warhammer.
Ah,
Well,
there you go. There you go.
Like I know about Warhammer.
Clearly you have more of a D&D knowledge in your head.
I didn't put it there.
Does Nick play Warhammer?
Yes.
Probably.
There you go.
We
you
can't
can
tell
do
who.
it.
We can't tell who it is.
That's Paddy.
That's
Okay,
how
there
it
you
is,
go.
Someone
yeah.
who is blue.
Anyway,
Blue one
Yes.
and blue
the
two.
dog sled shoots off once more, and as it shoots off, Kelvin's cairn looms larger and larger and larger until eventually you have entered into proper rocky territory. Okay, yeah, you are no longer on an ice plain with a mountain before you. You are now going in between the crevices and valleys and hills that precede the mountain. Oh shit, says
Ah.
Jethro.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the DM and we forgot something.
Oh shit.
And when you hear her say this, you realise why and what.
Can't take the sled.
No, it's more
Oh.
that the tracks have slowly been fading away until they are well and truly gone.
Alright. Is there kind of an obvious one way they could go, or are things kind of splitting off?
You can probably guess roughly.
Okay.
And Jethro says as much and just says, right, I think we're better off tying the dogs up here and heading off on foot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Leave the dogs behind, it's fine.
You have to put blinkers on you.
It'll be alright. And she says goodbye to the dogs. Okay, well, we'll head off. We'll start searching for signs of these thieves, shall we?
Yeah. Signs of caves, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone. We need a group survival check. Jeff will obviously join in on.
18.
May I do a guide on myself?
Yes.
I ate shit. 9.
That's
Are you fucking kidding me?
yeah. That's I
might have done a thing.
Max on both dice.
It's maxed out. Doesn't fucking matter about the rest of us.
Oh, and you're proficient as well.
29.
I thought I did well with an 18. You got 11 more.
I got 9.
14.
Rolled a 2.
14, 9, 29. Yeah, of course you said it. You said
And
it.
18.
And then 18. Okay.
Oh boy.
This was a group check.
Have a plus
DC was 15, and Jathra got a 23.
Yo.
And thus balances that out.
That's going to be tasty later on.
Somehow not the one who discovers the initial trace, though. That will be you.
You were looking
So,
for the dogs so
that bug
desperately.
thing.
Yeah, that could have. This could have taken several hours, but you accomplished this in 1 hour.
Hey, go us.
Did I help?
No.
Did
Yeah,
the
you did. You
the
literally
18
helped.
help?
Yeah, definitely
18
helped.
good.
There's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
23 and a
We
29
didn't
in
help.
there.
Also, just kind of, I don't know shit about stone.
Yeah.
There.
What?
Oh, shh. I mean, that wasn't there a couple of months ago, I can tell you that.
What is it? Okay.
You see a
Shut up, and we'll find out.
you see a canyon. You are standing on the outer edge of a ridge that goes into this deep canyon. There's about 100 feet up and 40 feet down to the base of this canyon.
Well.
But on this crevice that you're walking on, in the deepest part of the valley where the two sides meet, you see a stone structure jutting out with small arrow slits and large gate.
So we're gonna get shut up.
A stronghold, a bunker of some sort, emerges from the wall.
And that wasn't.
No.
That, I mean, I can't say I've been here that recently, but it at least wasn't there a few months ago, like I said. It's...
Huh.
That's quick work.
That is very quick work.
Extremely bloody quick. Okay.
Or magic.
I was just gonna say, does it look like it's been built, or does it look like it's been conjured out of
Molded.
rock?
You're still about, like, 200 feet away from it.
Good.
So.
I don't want to be close to it.
Yeah.
Well, I think we found it.
Yeah.
Look, you're
Like the stone.
paying me for the day. You got my services for the day, so I will come in with you, as long as it's understood that I will. I know I'll do my best to save you, but if
Oh,
I
yeah,
need
no,
to
save
save myself,
yourself.
I will
Yes.
save
Yes.
myself.
Yeah, no,
Go.
With,
Yeah.
with love and peace, leave us to die.
You've got dogs to look after.
It's fine.
Thank
We
you
get
for
it, we get it.
understanding.
You've got dogs to feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's I'll
Okay, you know.
leave this up to you and cover your backs.
You know this place. Not the stronghold, but this part of the mountain. Is there a way we can go around from the other side, or
Yeah,
is
we
it going to
can.
be strongholdy on all sides, or?
Other side will take a couple of days' journey
Cool,
because
never mind that theory.
Oh, it's literally coming out of the can.
if there is another side, I mean, pretty much, yeah. It's kind of all
Oh.
can around you. There's like mountain
Right.
ridges.
Okay.
and
So
everything.
sorry. I was
Yeah.
imagining we were in like a ravine.
Yeah.
Well, let me show you what you see.
Ooh.
Actually,
Oh, shiznips.
I hate
Let us see
that.
so
I hate that even more.
It's oral! Okay.
you see this. So this is the ravine. You are stood here, roughly, except a little further away.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like,
Wow.
yeah, like on Cat's head there, like on the monitor.
Catch you or us now.
And you see that on this ridge that you're standing, that is where this grand structure emerges from the side of the wall. And you see 40 feet down, there are several ridges going down here, but 40 feet down, actually flowing out of a little wall on this side of the ridge and then flowing down is a river. Frozen river, very, very frozen.
So we could Helm's Deep our way in.
Why, you got any explosives?
No, but I was thinking more that there'd be a grate and we could break it in some way.
With
I'm
explosives.
assuming they're gonna have sentries.
Is that a tower? Like halfway up?
So yeah, now that you see that there is what you thought was just a piece of mountain, a big rock jutting out, but you now see that it is in fact a bunker with arrow slits that seem to have been carved out of a single big rock.
So we're definitely gonna get shot at.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not assuming anything, but they don't look friendly.
No shit.
I mean, none of
Yeah.
this screams friendly to me
Not really.
at all.
So we can't pretend that we're selling something.
What's the... why did they
Hey,
steal...
door-to-door salesman, do you want a space heater?
Like, what did they steal? They stole a lantern,
Some pearls.
some pearls, and
Goats.
Two goats.
fucking goats.
Apparently so.
It's the goats that's confusing me because pearls can be a magical component.
Maybe
But
they need food.
The lantern, we're assuming, was made of
shardless.
Shardlin because
Yeah.
of the way it was described.
Yeah.
Although it could just be dark iron or something.
You said it was slightly sparkly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be obsidian.
I'm gonna go on.
Could be. I'm just being hopeful. It could be any number.
Yeah,
Why
but,
are we tangent?
but Barth, here's the thing, it's us, so it won't be.
It's always sharpening with us.
More importantly, if this is Duragar, it won't be
Yeah.
because they've been looking
Yeah.
for that stuff. And apparently have enough.
What if this is where the stockpile?
Oh yeah, that would
Yes.
knock you off your feet or some shit.
Drop you
Then,
on your ass. or
Drop you on your
something.
ass. I can't
then
remember.
Drop it like it's hot.
I'm not gonna lie. We might not make it out. I mean, looking at with the fucking stronghold in general, we might not make it out.
I mean, I wasn't thinking it would be walk in and out situation.
No. And the thing is going at night wouldn't be that more beneficial
Because
either.
they can
Because they
see
can
in the
see in the
dark.
dark.
They live underground, yes.
Yep.
If still assuming it's them, I haven't heard of any dwarven settlements like hill dwarf or iron dwarven, not iron, mountain dwarf settlements other than the valley, have I?
No.
I mean, this apparently popped up in the last couple of months, so...
Yes. Which is concerning.
Is there any... We're still too far away, isn't it?
Yeah, we need to get closer if we want to make any
Okay.
checks. Is the bunker, because it looks, well, I don't know if we can see from here, but is the bunker mostly facing one way? 'Cause it look-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it seems to be facing. Yes.
And how high is the wall above the bunker? The ravine wall?
Oh, the ravine wall. I mean, this is just mountain all the way up. So.
Oh, okay. So it's not something that we could.
Mountains all the way up, bro.
It's not something we could conceivably abseil down or something, or
What do you
scale
mean,
down.
like getting?
Going up that way and then coming up them from the top.
Oh, I mean, you
can
might
walk
be
on
able
this
to.
perception.
It would require some like some very nimble climbing. I mean, it
Not
is
ice
dark
picks.
outside
enough
though. You might like it would, like there's no light source around here,
Mm.
so you would. You
Be
know,
in
you reckon
pitch black.
if you might be able to sneak it, maybe.
Maybe.
Heavy armor. Heavy armor.
Heavy armor. Well, no. Medium, but noisy, I think.
I'm in heavy armor. So.
I'm in scale mail, I don't know. Scale
That's
mail.
a disadvantage, I think.
Yeah, it's medium, but it's noisy.
Oh.
I really wish I had the spell that makes you quiet.
When do the crystals recharge so you can use them again?
I mean, I can use them again now. I just have a 1 in 4 chance of it not being true.
Oh, and that resets every day.
Day?
Yeah.
It's weird how many of those are daily, isn't it?
I mean, your magic comes back daily, so I kind of figured it was like
Yeah.
like that.
Similar.
That's also weird. Anyway, let's not delve into that.
Sleeping helps you be magical.
Yes.
And heals you.
Let's not go in game mechanics into how you can have a broken leg one night and not the next morning, because we'll start getting mad about it, and then get more mad about Pathfinder, where you regain 1 hit point per long rest.
Oh,
That's like bullshit.
don't like that.
So yeah, if we were to go up the mountainside above the bunker,
That you could, but it would be very difficult. It's basically like a sheer cliff face, so you need like it's a
You
proper
have
like
ice picks.
climbing.
I've got ice picks.
someone.
I feel like we might make more noise
This is
hacking our
true.
way into a mountain
We
than
could
we
make
would.
an avalanche fall on them, and also us.
Oh.
Never mind.
Make sure
No,
it
you can
doesn't do that.
leave
We've
the time
already been caught in an avalanche. I do not want
How
Oh, yeah.
quiet do you think you can be?
I think she could probably quiet us out for this.
Yes, I'm pretty good in the snow and I'm pretty light on my feet. I'm not to toot my own horn or anything.
Just because we're not necessarily the stealthiest group, but we'd need to get a little bit closer before we can make any kind of judgment on what it is down there. Do you reckon you could scout, I guess? Scout ahead and
Scout ahead, yes.
see if you can figure out anything, like if it looks like the stronghold was built or if it was like moulded out of the and if there's like a way in, like a grating in the river, or if the bunker has blind spots, stuff like that.
If there's anyone in it.
I can do that. You have to.
Thank you.
I took that for granted. That's a good point. It might be abandoned. We do all of this and the whole thing's abandoned.
You never know. You never know. Scouts are useful. Very
You
helpful.
wait here. I'll be back in a moment.
Cool.
Right.
And you see her start trailing off towards the entrance to the bunker. Or the entrance to the deep. Guide. Okay, cool. And you see her. Yeah, and
You could do it.
you realise she is quite good at this.
Yeah, Barroth immediately loses sight of them.
Where are you? Well,
No.
we shall see, shan't we?
We see him walk off immediately. Arrow in there.
So we don't go down there.
We're not going that way.
That is with modifier and guidance. That is a 20.
Oh shit.
Rolled
We
an
don't see where
11.
she
I was going to say, I feel like that was low for her.
Yeah. But yeah, it is enough that she moves across the side of the cliff face and is unseen. And for a moment, after she disappears from you as well.
Where's
And
she go?
15. And 15 minutes later,
I spy with my little eye.
Something that looks like a scout.
she comes back.
Hey! Phew!
You were right.
Did she bring any arrows with her?
Oh fuck. Okay,
Just
it's
like a fucking porcupine. Anyway, sorry.
it's not abandoned. There is definitely someone in that bunker moving about, and I heard some movement inside the actual bunker as well. But I don't think they're very attentive. I heard some whistling from one of the windows, so
I mean, they probably don't expect many people to come up here.
probably not.
I mean, Oster starts unbuckling their armor.
You're gonna need that, I imagine.
It takes 10 minutes to take off and put on.
You know.
Takes less for you.
I don't think we're gonna have 10 minutes.
Why does it take less for me?
Medium armor doesn't take that long.
Medium armor, no, light armor takes.
Heavy armor takes 10 minutes. The
Oh,
dawn
then
and
maybe
off.
it's a minute?
Something like that.
Okay.
The jump between medium and heavy is because I think if like light armor it's like a fucking action,
Yeah. Yeah.
and heavy armor is like
Which
10
is weird
minutes.
because
That's 6 seconds, just like
Like
the bit in Bruce Almighty.
Heavy armor, 10 minutes to don, 5 minutes to doff.
Oh,
Medium armor, 5 minutes to don, 1 minute to doff.
Oh, okay.
just for curiosity, what's light armor?
1 minute to don, 1 minute to doff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Makes
that
more-
makes
makes
more
No,
sense.
I wonder.
Very
There should be a feat where you can just Bruce Almighty it.
Yeah. Well, I was picturing.
Actually,
I mean, there's artificers can have like a magic armor that basically like Iron Man's onto them.
Nice.
Yeah.
There is that. There is that.
Well, we could do that and then armor up if shit hits the fan.
Yeah, but we're not gonna have 10 minutes or even 5 minutes to.
I was
armor up and
thinking
shit
more
hits the
if we find our way into a secret little tunnel where the water's coming out, I can then put my armor back on.
fan. Let's assume we make it that far.
I
I know I'm being pessimistic.
We'd literally
here.
get caught with our pants down.
have trousers on underneath.
I was like, so do I.
Well, takes off his armor, it's just nothing.
Gareth's wearing
Not
like
even a
No wonder I'm so cold!
It's just like, not even a body, just a floating head.
Gareth's wearing like a kilt with no underwear. As you're meant to wear a kilt.
That river, the opening, is unbarred, at least on this side. It's narrow, but you should be able to squeeze through, all of you.
So we're gonna Zuko our way into this, are we?
I don't understand the reference.
I had a look at the door. It is, it's heavy, but it seems to be unlocked. And the bunker doesn't have an entrance, at least on this side.
Oh, great.
So-
Underground, probably.
So we can sneak around it.
So the question, does it look built or does it look moulded?
Not an expert, but built, I'd say.
Okay.
I mean, when there's a lot of them, they can work quickly.
It's
Yeah.
still very impressive. That's not a small keep.
Oh, yay or nay on me taking my armor off? I will be.
Could you get? Did you? You said that you heard movement in the bunker. Was it a lot?
No.
Well, actually, there's no way for them. There's only arrow slits on the outside.
What?
The only thing facing out of the bunker is arrow slits.
Oh, right. Right.
Yeah, I realised what I said.
Arrow slits on the inside? Yes, there are.
So if they spot us, they can't immediately. They could probably raise an alarm. But like the ones in the bunker, if we're not in view of the arrow slots, but they hear us, they aren't immediately going to come out
They
and
might
get
think
us.
we're an animal or something. I probably sound like just some rando goat. In fact, I'm gonna take my boots off.
But yeah, it might.
You might be like, more goats!
I've got little socks on.
Yeah, bear in mind it takes me 10 minutes to put all this shit back on.
Right. Okay. Then that's.
You definitely keep yours on, I would say.
It's a minute for me to take it off and 5 to put it back on. Can someone help me put it back on? Like do buckles while I do other buckles?
I believe not. No, you.
I think we looked this up for.
We might have looked this up
oncoming
before.
storm.
I think we did for Strahd as well.
No.
Probably.
I get the vibe that we might have.
Who of us wore armour in Strahd?
No, it was
you-
Candlekeep with Peachy.
Oh,
But maybe it was Allan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm going to say no for now. I might have to. I'll look that up in a moment.
Consult.
Yeah, sure.
Consult, but
Some salt.
yeah, no.
Okay, I'm leaving it on. I can. Here's the thing. I can make it quiet around the bunker, but I would be making some of the inside of the bunker quiet as well, which might be more suspicious because they'll think, "Oh no, I've got momentarily deaf. What's going on?"
Fuck it.
It might
Fuck
be
it, I'm
worth-
momentarily deaf.
No, I meant fuck it. We'll might as well just
Fuck
try
it, we'll
and
do it live.
try and sneak. I mean, it's. What's my AC without my armor on? Is it just your 10 plus your dex?
Yeah.
Yeah, and your shield.
So mine would go from 18 to 13.
Mine would
Not
go-
that it's made a lot of difference because
mine
I
would
still
go
get
from
crit
18
either
to
way.
14.
Yeah.
So I'm slightly faster than you.
I mean,
Boy.
yeah. Let's. I take the armor off and give it a go. See if we can get to the grate.
I think it would. It just the not.
Because we can at least hide in the grate and then put the armor on if we need
That's
to.
what I thought. Yeah. 'Cause
If it's not barred from this side but might be further in,
Yeah.
and then that's a different problem that we could
'cause
figure out later on.
Yeah. I can also make a silent in the grate because I can sync the spell below where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Might as
Gives
well.
us the boost on the stuff.
Yeah. Just unbuckles all the bits and puts them in the backpack.
Take 10 minutes getting the fucking
I
armor
take
off.
5 and I tap my foot while I'm waiting for Barrel.
Alright.
I take 1 actually.
Bolt everything in with rivets. Need a spanner to get everything off.
Okay. And after a while, once you're all armorless and
rolls me.
ready to go, you feel a little bit more ready to take on
There's a
this
breeze
stealth
still like
mission. And as a party, the 5 of you start walking towards the entrance. And I'm going to take a stealth check.
Can I guide myself?
Yes.
My
I just
sides
assume that I'm guiding
guides myself as well.
Mine's
Actually,
Or is mine?
That's
Mine's
a good
vocal,
point.
isn't it?
Actually,
No.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is verbal.
Wait, no, I don't think.
What's
Mine
is it? How does it work? Do you guide yourself and then you're guided for like 10 minutes?
a minute.
A minute. Okay, then you're
So I
fine.
can do it back
Yeah.
here and then, like, when we get closer, use it. And
Yeah.
Stealth check isn't like a 1 second action, is it? It's over a period of time.
Yeah. It's more than I would say that if it was more like you guide yourself for the one.
Verbal and somatic. That makes noise.
Yeah, if you guide yourself for the one for the like, it doesn't matter. You can guide yourself.
Thank you.
Cool.
You're gonna need it
Dirty 20.
because of what I rolled. With a flat roll.
With no modifier.
+1.
Okay.
Okay. You have to roll the natural 1 for a 7.
Oh, baby.
Good start. 4.
4.
15.
15.
Dirty 20.
Natural 20. 21.
Should have invited someone else.
Well, it's an average, so it wouldn't matter. It's a group check, isn't it? So it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah.
To me.
And we're going to go for a quick break. Thank you so much to all of you beautiful people hanging out in chat. Lovely audience we got today. Thank you, Chernobog. Thank you, Paladin. We love you all very much. We'll see you back here in 15 minutes. Don't go nowhere.
You can
Bye.
get someone for 15 minutes, just
Oh,
come
yeah,
back.
yeah, come back. Bye. Hello, everybody. We don't have video. We now have video.
Yay!
Hello, everybody.
Video.
What are we doing?
It's so good to be back here playing a game of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Of course, last we left off, our heroes,
I rolled a 3.
Lucius and the Lightbringers, were stealthily approaching the Durgar outpost. And the only sound you hear as you approach is the intense whistling of the wind and the crunch of the snow under your feet. You go closer and closer to the bunker, eerily quiet inside. You closer and closer, and then right next to it, between the bunker and the wall. Further still, and further still, you walk past the bunker and find yourself underneath the windows here. So you look closer, they are not really arrows. You realize they're not as much arrows as they are barred windows, but quite small.
You can still fit an arrow through them.
Yes, very much so.
That's the important thing.
And you look up to them, you just see darkness in there, and quiet and stillness. And you walk past them.
Oh shit. Was not expected. Was not expected.
We don't know if we've done it successfully.
No, nobody went, hey!
No one shot us yet. That'll win.
You arrive at the opening of the frozen river and the Grand Heavy Gate.
Wait, we're not going in the gate, we're going in the little tunnel.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
opening of
yeah,
the frozen river. Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
okay,
mean.
cool,
So
yeah,
I'm just
no,
asking,
no,
what
no,
are you?
no.
We're near the
You
Grand
said
Heavy
the
Gate.
Grand Gate, and I was like, no!
Knock,
Knock, knock, guys. Hi,
No,
lads and girls.
if we can, we're gonna try and fit in the
In the great.
grate.
And you can, yeah.
Can.
You will need to lie down and crawl.
Oh, keep that armor on lying down in a tunnel.
This is fine.
Are you doing that?
We might have to.
No, we-
I guess you
Choice
might.
of being
I don't want to risk putting the armour on when we're outside. I'm assuming we'll have to go single file.
Oh yes.
Who wants to go first?
Who's
I think I now have the lowest AC.
No.
Mine is 13 with a shield.
Oh no.
Yeah. I can. Yeah.
How about you go through first, start putting your armor on?
I'll go through first just in case there's iron bars on the other side and we need to figure out how to get through them.
That's a good idea.
Don't know what I'm going to do, but... Yeah, fuck it, I'm going in
I'll
first.
go after Barrel so I can lie there on my back, putting my little leg grooves back on and putting my little chest piece back on. I assume even though we have to go in at a crawl, there's enough space to move your arms around. It's not like it's.
No, it's
It's a tunnel, yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, so
it's a poop tube.
Oh no.
We're gonna get shit on.
So I would not be able to do like a this kind of motion.
No, we can't.
Not in the tunnel. No.
We
You
can't.
need
We
to-
can't put our armor on in the tunnel. We need to make
Right.
it through to the other
Never
side.
mind that theory. Barrel, go first.
Okay, so Baroth,
Yeah.
you lie down on your stomach, and using your elbows start pulling yourself forward into the pitch black tunnel. This is one of those extremely rare moments where it would be really useful if you told me if you had dark vision or not.
I think I do. I do.
Oh, nice, cool.
I think it's 60 feet.
So,
Well, yeah.
as your eyes readjust to the darkness in here, you see this very muted grey scale of the cold tunnel ahead. There's and you see the end. It's only about 40 feet deep, and you see it just kind of stops and seems to suddenly open up into the ceiling.
Is there light coming from the ceiling?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yes, but very, very faint.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what you see as you keep hiking yourself forward. You
Yeah.
feel the cold ice on your chin and your stomach, and the odd rock scraping against your back.
Oh god, this is like Matt's worst nightmare.
This is nightmare territory. The idea of being in a tube.
Mm. Claustrophobia, big. There was the slight tangent, but there's a thing in I think it's the Stormbreaker books where he has to like swim underwater in like a dark area. And I read that.
Yeah.
Read that just being like, I would rather die.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Anyway, are we following single file?
Yep.
Yeah, we have to, don't we?
No, I mean, is it just me on there
no,
on
I'm
my
following
people?
you,
Come.
yeah.
I'll go in as well.
Yeah, then I guess I'll try and get to the end and see if there's enough room to get out, or if we have to start backing up.
Yeah.
About 20 feet in, as you crawl in there, you see a lump on the ceiling that you thought was stone, but you see it suddenly move a little bit. Quite small, but that size, or that size rather.
Fucking hell.
Then it dislodges from the top of the ceiling, and you see an extremely large, not so large to be abnormal, but still a very large bat, flutter around in the tunnel and start flying all around your face.
This is like totally smacking you.
No, they wouldn't crash into you because
No.
they do.
No, they crash into things a
Oh
lot.
no! I thought they could see with noises.
This is the thing, like, we thought for ages that bats could avoid shit. Turns out they bump into each other like, all the time.
Oh no!
Oh
It's kind of cute.
I'm gonna power through.
You power
How
through.
brave.
Can
Just
I-
grab
can
the
I-
bat
can
and
I-
go in the neck.
Can I grab the bat?
No!
I'm not killing it. I just want to stop it, like just flapping and just like hold it in front of me.
You can certainly try.
Get dexterity.
Make an athletics dexterity check at disadvantage.
Fuck you. One of those was a nat 20.
No.
Find the bat stat.
That's
What's the
just
stat for the bat?
No.
Athletics,
no,
dexterity. That's the same, by the way. 6. Could have been 21.
Yeah, 9. Just you catch it for a little bit and then it slips out of your hand.
Okay, fine. I'll keep going then.
Keep
It was
going.
just to try and get it out of my face.
And you reach the end and you realise you are at the bottom of a 10-foot deep well.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I was just hoping it wasn't a toilet. I mean, it might be.
We would have known by now, I think.
Yeah.
The walls are very slick and icy, and you reckon you're gonna need some kind of either magic or climbing tools to get up there.
Right, we've got ice picks.
But noise.
At the bottom of the well, I cast silence so we can put our armor back on.
How long does silence last?
10 minutes. No, maybe not. Now that I say that
I
out
was
loud.
going to say,
10 minutes.
maybe the,
minutes, you gotta hurry, come on,
I was going to say, the putting on of the armour isn't the thing I'm worried about, it's climbing out with ice picks that we might need.
Yeah.
No, I can probably only do it once,
Shut-
really, if we want me to.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Actually, if you use ice picks,
Do not speak to me.
I didn't speak unless spoken
Do not
to.
address me.
Yeah, it's weird that you think for... I haven't even set that thing up, but every now and
No.
then it'll just randomly try and talk at
Fucking
me.
Android.
Mine
No,
does-
it's
mine
10
does that as
minutes.
well.
Yeah, the putting on of the armour should be alright. It's ice picking our
It's
way
the
out.
climbing. Okay. Or Oster kind of like crouching in the ice, just kind of. I can make us quiet whenever you need us.
When we don't.
You say it's a 10, like the well's 10 feet deep.
Yeah.
How wide is it? One person still.
Pretty much. Yeah, no, it's like 3 foot wide.
Alright.
diameter.
But I can stand up and put my armour on.
Yes.
Okay. Give me 10 minutes.
Can I just like
I'm just gonna crouch here, that's fine.
just lying with like my head slightly out of the tunnel and just straining my ears to hear if there's anything in the room above the well?
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
also is the bat still with us?
The bat's flown out of the.
Natural 20.
Oh!
For a 24.
Nice.
Okay. You hear, there's definitely some sounds coming from upstairs. You hear the sounds of 2 goats bleating.
We did it.
Found your
And
kid.
Oh.
the sound of something very large.
Bite me.
The sound of something very large.
no.
And what you, with your expertise and with that roll, would define as something undead.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, I can speak in people's minds because I have the crystal.
Yeah.
I said that in the weirdest way I could. I just love
I
that.
can speak in people's minds.
Just Baroth, you just hear Oster's voice in your head go, so there's something undead in the room above and also goats. We should just, we probably don't need to worry too much about being heard because undead things are not perceptive. But just so you're aware, as you're putting on all your little buckles and bits, you can reply to this message.
I was just about to ask in my brain if I could ask that. Do you have ice picks?
Do I have ice picks?
Do you have ice picks? I can't remember who bought the ice picks.
I don't think I do. I have crampons
We should get someone
and
to.
snowshoes.
We should get someone to pass the ice picks up so
Okay. I not that my arms reach down to my feet, like in this little.
that their arms can reach forward.
Yeah.
They might get hooves in their face. But I don't. I got here and then realised the Explorers Pack doesn't have like pittons or anything to actually.
Mittens. Shit.
Oh.
So I've got rope.
I've got 5 candles.
Does
Use them wisely.
Lucius perhaps have the spell levitate?
Distort value. Yes.
Distort the value of air.
I cast cloud of daggers.
No! As Barrel's trying to put on his armor, he just gets
I would like
stabbed.
to fill that square with knives.
So, what do you do?
I'm putting my armor on while we figure out who has the ice picks.
I say in my brain and then in your brain, do you have the ice picks?
I do have ice picks. Do we need ice picks?
In a minute.
Okay.
Are you behind me or is
I'm
it?
behind you.
Okay, so would Baroth and Oster be able to stand like this in the space?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay, that might
Okay,
make
so
it easier.
once Baroth's armor's on,
Okay.
Oster's going to shimmy into the space and put their armor on.
Okay.
It takes another 5 minutes, so 15 minutes is more of a well. And then Tonaich can come to the front of the tunnel and hand us ice picks.
I'm just
Right?
saying
Sure.
that
Yeah, that sounds
Right.
good.
Right?
That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
that works.
And then
I need to turn around and face the wall.
Oster, wait a second. I can stand on someone's shoulders and then jump the rest of the way up.
Sure.
You can do that.
Yeah, I just, sorry, bro.
This undead zombie
Anyway.
is boing.
I just climb up onto Baroth's shoulders and crouch in the out of the well.
Lucy
Sounds
is stuck
good, yeah.
outside.
Okay. Yeah, you.
Oh.
Someone
I'm
go
at the
there.
very back, so I shall assist.
Cool.
Lucius
Um,
is being pretty.
You.
In a tunnel where no one can see them.
Exactly. It's important
So-
to make all areas gorgeous.
Oster.
Yes.
You stand on Barrett's shoulders, peek over the well. You see.
Oh, it's only 10 feet.
Yeah. Oh no.
We made it in the front
We're
door.
right there.
Yeah, the well emerges in a very large and kind of main room in this keep.
Well, we're past the gate,
Yeah.
I guess.
You're past the gate.
Take the winds.
And you're also past a trench with a drawbridge that's just beyond the gate. You can't see how deep the pit underneath the drawbridge is, however.
One of us needs to
We know this is okay.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I put my shoulder pads on because you took your shoes off.
I think I probably
The
put my
hooves would
boots back
hurt.
on than
Alright.
putting my armor back on.
You also see 3 cages, in 2 of which there is a goat. And in the last one is an enormous ogre, an enormous undead ogre.
Oh shit.
An ogre with half the skull caved in and exposed pulsing brain.
The ogre is the undead.
Oh dear.
And it's in a cage.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's in a
Oh, that's
cage.
good. That's all right.
And you'll see 3 passageways out of here.
Cool. I am going to. If you're 4 feet tall, and
I'm 4 foot 8.
if you're 5 feet tall and I'm more than 5 feet tall, I can't see over the edge.
Yeah.
Can I
Climb out.
just like?
Can make an athletic check.
Yeah, I can.
You got to be able to pull up your own body weight.
Natural 1. Yep, that's I try, I slip, and then I jump.
Okay, no, you try. You slip with a natural 1. Your shoulder slips down. You fall down with your back first and land on Baroth. And you... Okay, you're going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. As are you.
Cool.
So you fell 10 feet, technically.
He didn't fall 10 feet.
You
So
fell
you
on
landed
me.
on him.
You fell with a satyr on.
Okay.
That was 4 points of bludgeoning. That's divided between the two.
Right, okay, that makes sense. I'm there. Sorry, Baroth. I'm going to put my feet on either side of Baroth so I'm not squishing him, and I'm just going to leap. Because I can jump. Excuse me while I roll a d8. 15 feet in the air.
Fair enough. You leap out and land on the other side of the well.
Have you got a rope?
Yeah, probably.
Dun, dun, dun,
Silence.
dun. Okay, make an initiative roll. We're gonna see who does this first.
Ooh, that's probably good.
Zombies are famously fast. So.
Yeah. I mean, depends what media we're watching.
Speed.
That's true.
28 days later, baby.
Okay. Where are you?
18.
15.
Yeah!
Okay.
And then I just tie a rope around the outside of the well and put the rest of the rope into the well.
Okay. Yeah. The rope
Now
goes in
making
the well.
eye contact.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Use the pick to help me. Fuck it.
Drop that back when you're done.
I'll just give it back to you and use the rope.
I'm gonna say you all managed to get up out of the well. Don't need to spend too much time on the logistics there. After a while.
Psychically, we have 10 minutes.
Cool. Alright, I assume we don't want to just keep standing here, so where are we going to go?
Should we kill the... Can you... How does it work? Can you maintain connection with all of us? I can't remember.
I think it's a case of like I say a thing to you and then
We
you reply
repeat
to
it,
me
yeah.
and then
I'm of the opinion that it doesn't matter too much.
yeah.
And it's not very interesting to
No.
Yeah,
watch or
yeah.
play,
Yeah.
so you can talk.
We're
Yes.
telepathing to each other.
yeah.
Should-
If the spell requires you to say shit, you can while we're in the silence. But I did point the silence at it's 20 foot.
Yeah, we're in it.
Yeah, we're in it.
Yeah.
We can.
We
do,
probably have to kill the Olga.
Yeah, no. That's,
Although no, not necessarily actually. This is 10 feet. 1 square is 10 feet on this map.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit,
Oh, then
okay.
yeah, I can just get it in the wall.
And
so
we can just walk slightly out of it.
Yeah, we can just stand slightly out of it and barrage the ogre with spells.
Sure you can, yeah.
I mean,
Noisy,
bearing in mind there are
noisy
still probably
spells.
Duergar around here, so do we want to fucking just...
Waste the spells.
Well, I was thinking more be loud.
We can go in the silence and just keep...
Stabbing.
I feel
How
kind of
big-
bad shooting a fish in the barrel, but also at the same time it's an undead.
It's an undead oak.
Yeah.
How big can we
It
hit
should
it
be
through
gone.
the bars, or is it?
No, really no.
We're gonna have to let the ogre out. And
It
beat
can't
it to
hit you.
death.
You can't hit it.
Can we hit it with spells through the bars?
Can I stab it with a javelin?
Can we shoot this fish in a barrel, dear?
Give me a second. Give me a
I
second.
rope to a javelin. Pull it back.
Sure, with tiny weapons and with spells you can hit it.
We got cantrips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this what we want to... Bearing in mind we are out in the open here, is this what we want to spend our time doing?
There's no like windows looking at us, right? There's
If we
tunnels
if we
going
leave
on.
it after 10 minutes, it's still
It's
gonna be.
start screaming.
That
after
is a
10
fair
minutes.
point. Yep,
Yeah.
okay, fuck it, let's kill it.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep
I wait until someone else has hit it and then I'm gonna toll the dead.
Stab it with a javelin.
sacred flame, I guess.
Okay.
Are we doing an initiative?
Oh yeah, I mean no, it's fish in the barrel.
We're just gonna keep going. Fucking die.
Die already.
We've got to kill it in 10 minutes. We've got
I think we can manage 10 minutes.
we've got 10
How many
rounds.
hit points do he have?
I mean,
No, we've got 100 rounds, bro. A round is...
from the time when you cast silence, right?
Okay,
Which was when
we've
you were
got
all
50 rounds, bro.
Yeah.
because
I
you
don't
were
think
all
it's
down
been
there
fine.
and you were talking.
Oh.
No, I cast silence when I came up and saw it.
And when you came up, not
Yeah.
when they came up.
Okay, sure, but it doesn't...
Okay. It doesn't matter.
Just-
Just all of you do your magic and attacks, and we'll see how. I mean, okay. Tell you what, yeah, it's fish in a barrel, and you've definitely got enough time, and it cannot do anything.
I feel so bad for this if it wasn't an undead.
It's just a zombie, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I would, but I don't.
It takes a few rounds. but it only a minute. Yeah, it only takes a minute, and the
Anyone else feel slightly bad?
zombie is dead. Yeah.
I do not feel bad.
Did we just
about-
ruin a side quest?
No, not really.
No.
It's
I
like,
do not
but
feel
wait,
bad
I
about
have
killing
so many
things that are already
gems.
dead.
Yes.
That is a
Right.
Yeah.
abomination.
Should we check the windows first?
Yeah.
Back there.
Yeah.
About the goats. I gotta say, this is an interesting combination they've got here. 2 goats and an undead ogre.
The undead ogres were pulling the sled.
Suppose with the goats.
I go back towards the right-hand side, where we saw the windows, to see if there's, I don't know, some asleep dude.
Okay. That sounds good. Are you
Being stealthy.
being stealthy? Yeah. So you,
Yeah.
yeah. Cool. And just all of this attacking was done within the silence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Being shush.
Cool. Make a stealth check, please.
Put my arm back. Fuck. How is that better?
As will Jathra, who was with you, by the way.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, there we go.
Exactly. Oh, exactly the same roll both times.
I
15.
did better.
Oh, good.
7, but I did better.
Oh no, I mean I rolled the same on the dice
Yeah.
both times now.
18.
18. Okay.
22.
22.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't roll a nat 1, scout.
So you reach a. Yeah, no, she rolled. She rolled pretty good.
Yeah.
23.
Nice.
You reach a door, simple wooden door. Do you open it stealthily?
Do you want to listen at it first?
Put them big ears.
Have a
on.
So them big ears.
Sure, go for it. Make a deception check.
16.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there is definitely someone in there. Someone not sleeping, whistling slightly to themselves.
Whispering slightly.
Whistling.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Mysteries.
Say mistress.
Mysteries.
Oh, alright.
Stage whisper. There's someone in there.
You've got the Chris.
There's someone.
Okay, let's go the other way then, I guess.
We're off on a secret mission.
Okay.
Are we just gonna head towards the big doors?
The very best.
Or the big egg?
Wait,
Big egg.
there's the south tunnel as well.
Yeah, I'm easy either way.
South tunnel.
South tunnel.
Tunnel
Secret
inside.
tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Jesus Christ.
DMCA.
Through the mountains.
No, we're gonna get Nickelodeon's gonna come and take our
Not
box.
even a
Twitch box.
secret tunnel.
Just wanted to
Obvious
see
tunnel. Very much their tunnel. Everyone can see it.
Just a tunnel.
It ends in another door. Yes, you may.
Guidance.
Thank you.
Might as well put it on every roll that
Barf
we
just
can.
goes up to you and goes, guidance.
19.
That's Barrett's guidance. He just walks up and he goes, guidance. Yells it.
Upsetting.
Yeah, there is another. Yeah.
They're everywhere.
You hear
There are people here.
many low, grumbling voices.
Like in a dead kind of way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Word.
Oh.
Maybe we should do something about this. This room's full of dead things. This room's full of zombies. Muttering and muttering?
Muttering. No, muttering away there.
Zombies and muttering.
If you want, or we could ignore
Wedge
them.
something heavy up against it.
Just ignore them and carry on. Like you
Is
said,
this,
they're not.
is this door locked? Lockable?
No.
No, okay.
Wedge it.
I mean, it looks like there's nothing here. You could wedge the fucking ogre corpse up against it.
I think that might get noticed.
I think we should have a bit more of a look around before we start to try and fight.
Attack anything.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
We got lucky.
Yeah.
Well,
There is at
silence.
some point we're gonna have. This is all psychically, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
we're gonna have to fight our way out, probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't actually know exactly what. We're just here to fuck up some Durgar.
Possibly, if it's even
I
Durgar.
think we're here to try and find the stolen shit and see if there's any leads on your family.
Cool. Okay, then I think we gotta go for the front fucking door.
Okay.
Cool.
Unless we think that this room full of zombies perhaps has a back door into the rest of the stronghold.
I mean, we have no fucking.
I just hope it's not my family in there, being the undead things.
yeah.
Let's go into the next door.
No, I'm wise, but Izzy's not.
What
Does
we
the
doing?
door open out or in? Can I see the hinges? Like,
In.
T-Rex roll right?
Yeah.
When did you make that noise?
That's what I think dogs sound like. It's what nervous Satan sound like. Bears.
Anyway.
You peek inside
Yeah.
and see a cell block.
Oh, okay.
Many doors line the walls, all with little bars on the windows. An otherwise empty stone room, which wind and snow flow in through this barred window.
Oh.
And through the slight bars on the cell doors, there is movement in a few of these cells.
Little goatee tippy toes. I am gonna check to see if they're redhead dwarves in any of the cells.
Okay.
Redhead zombie dwarves.
Make a stealth check.
Sure. Grab myself outside the door before I go in.
Heavy armor.
Well, 16 plus 6, 22.
22.
As soon as I said it, I was like, I know number.
A disadvantage.
Yeah, I got a 17 and a 16.
Shit, okay. 22. Okay, you peek in through the bars, and inside all of them, none of them are dwarves. All of them were human. You see creatures that, used to be human. You know who they are. They are dressed in nomadic, like reindeer pelts, wanderer's gear. You reckon these were once members of Reghead tribes, the Reghead nomads.
Not redhead.
Not Redhead.
No.
Solid
Reghead.
member. Right?
The red
Which are several tribes of humans that live across the Icewind tundra.
Yep.
These have aggressive growths of spores and fungus growing out of their bodies and several wounds all over their skulls,
Love that.
as if a fungal growth has emerged from within.
Cool. I'm just gonna pull my scarf up over my mouth so I can't inhale spores.
Last of us. Last of us.
Yeah.
A little bit, but also just cleric of dead things. Like, fungus zombies. I just go back out and do mushroom zombies. Zombies with mushrooms growing out of them.
Oh, that's lovely.
If I was here by myself, I would be going around cleansing this place with holy fire.
We can do that on the way out.
Yeah.
I would rather do it now.
What's that bit?
There's the stairs.
There's the stairs, yes.
There is a stairs.
There's stairs as well, so it might lead deeper into the stronghold without going through their front door.
You want to go through and just
Yes.
cleanse the room?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sure. We're going to go through and do loudly what we did to the ogre, I guess.
Cool.
Unless you want to do another ball of silence.
I know.
No.
I've got one more second level spell
And
slot.
it wasn't dwarves in there. Wasn't
No, they're human. They're part of the the nomadic tribes.
Oh, the
I think.
redheads.
All right,
Yeah.
kids.
I
Oh,
think
shit.
so.
That would have been amazing. You fucking away to be like, oh yeah, there were loads. They all had red hair.
Oh, every single one.
Every one of them looked exactly like Baroth right now.
Crazy.
Just
Like
in the beard,
spores.
but like full of mushrooms.
Yeah, I guess we're
Oh,
going in
fuck.
to cleanse then.
Yep.
Cleansing fire.
So nearby.
I'm assuming that the cells are locked as well.
I
I
would-
fucking hope so.
We're going to find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go in, and let me show you what you see.
Oh no. It's a map now.
Secret mushrooms.
Secret mushrooms.
Terrible mushrooms.
Secret
Mushrooms.
The
mushrooms.
room's gonna have a slightly different shape because battle map.
Yes.
In
But-
the skull.
Oh shit, we're in the cells.
Oh, that's familiar. Where's
It's
the
familiar,
rat?
isn't it? This was in Mild Magic, but it's all in Candlekeep Mysteries.
Where's
Um,
the talking rat?
don't
Where
do
is
it.
he? Where
Don't
is he?
do it. Oh,
with the New York accent. Still one of the best.
But yeah,
All rats have
this
your cat.
is the map. This is the room that you see. These are the cells with various spore zombies in them.
Zombie.
And as you enter,
Sporbies.
Stop.
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna say you. Tell you what. Yeah, make a stealth check to see if you are hidden.
Nope.
Nope.
4.
4.
That's for the
You
win.
didn't.
10. Jesus Christ.
It would be so great if you also got 4.
So
All 3 of us fell through the door at the same time.
just you pull through the door and Jethro goes, "Christ, guys!" and it was very stealthy themselves. Who's that? I know. And we are gonna roll initiative.
Yeah, that checks.
Fair enough.
That's more like
Now
it, you
the
bitch.
yeah.
Dice was being a bitch to me. I spent money.
You saw my good rolls.
You used them in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I did.
Secret buttholes.
Why?
I'm being silenced.
Oh god.
Children
Is
alive.
that hand thing there? What was that?
What?
What?
The green glowy.
Hand?
That's a brazier of
It,
that.
was a bit, it looks like a fist.
It does look a little bit like a
I see what you
downward
mean. Yeah, I
fist.
see what you mean.
It looks like it. It literally looks like it's. God damn it. Hey, look at this.
Oh no, I don't care for the music.
Music.
Indeed.
Indeedy doody.
Okay, 25 to 20.
Well, not that good.
20 to 15.
16.
17.
17.
Oh shit. Wait. 16.
No, that was me.
16, 17, 17. Okay. Barrow.
Oh no.
And
10.
It's still double figures.
I rolled what everyone else normally rolls.
Yeah, like I said, that's still better than what we normally roll.
Well, yeah, because all of y'all roll better than you normally do.
Jethro rolled 8, so you're still ahead of her.
Fuck you! I mean, yeah.
That seems about right.
Okay, well, Baroth and Lucius, these things have seen you, they're coming for you. They're both up. What would you like to do?
Am I? Do we? Yeah.
You can go first.
Okay. Cool.
If you know what you're doing.
Not really, but
Okay.
so yeah. Okay. I can see 3 of them. Can I? Might I? Or would I have to move a little?
I see you can see, yeah, you can see 3 of them, that's fair enough, yeah.
Cool. Fine. I want them to make a charisma saving throw, plus.
Somebody's a notoriously charismatic.
God, they are very,
They are
Very
charming.
handsome. Yeah.
Okay, see, 5. Minus 1.
Yay!
Oh, that succeeds.
Oh, does it? And a natural 20 for a 15.
That's still
I mean, that succeeds, but goddamn,
Goddamn!
I kind of don't want to kill the zombie.
So charismatic.
This charismatic fucker around.
Okay, but these 2 are very much baned.
And that was an action.
Bang.
And did I watch already? I mean, what else am I going to do though? But I could.
You don't have to do anything.
I might just. You're next. I'm gonna bang a couple and be like, good luck.
Oh, okay. How long does that last?
10 minutes, I think.
Within 10 minutes. Yeah, once within 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, I won't be using it for the moment because I'm gonna need. I mean, can they get through the gates?
Yes, they can. The doors.
Oh no.
You realise now the doors are kind of swinging open. They swung the door open when you entered.
All right. Okay.
That's the opposite of what we wanted.
Instead of what I was going to do, then I'm going to go forward and just like try and get all of the, or be the centre of attention for them. So like maybe next to the
So now you're trying to get hit.
the fire. Yeah.
What's down for them?
One up. Actually, no. I need to be able to actually hit one of them. So yeah, I'll go for that one.
Alright.
And I'm going to whack it with a hammer, hopefully.
I hit it with a hammer.
22.
That.
Ooh, boy.
Or
So
24,
it is.
23 even.
Very
20
much. is.
much.
20 many.
20 many.
Yeah, one hand, because I've got the
Why
many.
are all the seagulls fucking out at once?
Bardic Inspiration, can't add that to damage, that's just to hit,
No,
isn't it? It's the
not
chest.
the right kind. Not the right kind of
Ability
bard.
check, attack roll, or saving throw.
5 bludgeoning damage to that one.
5. Okay.
If he was a valor bard, he could.
Why
I
can't
have
you?
no valor.
That was a
No, you
sound.
have
So
no.
you can summon ghosts.
You have no honour.
No, no one, just
I
goes.
like ghosts.
Okay. Yep, that's all I'm doing.
Cool. You
Shield up, one-handed.
get your hammer and just cave it into its rib side, into its rib, into the side of its chest,
Yeah.
and it just indents, releasing just this green sludge from within it.
Love
Not as long as it's not releasing spores.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
Cool. And it is now Tonaic's go.
Well, seeing as they are coming out of their cages and we're about to do
And
just
they're
fine,
doing just fine.
I would like to rage.
Yep.
Just because of that.
The barrel's
It
gonna rage
happens just because of that. It's inadvertent.
Ooh. That's cool. So Tonaich rages and the streaks in hair kind of go metallic.
Ooh.
I would say this
Like
one.
it's not metal, but it's got that kind of like metallic sheen to
Yes.
it.
Chrome.
And I'm gonna
Good for you.
the one that's kind of the one that's got the 2 in that's not the one the barrel's dealing with.
Yep.
The closest one. Can I hit it from here?
With what?
Can
Oh,
I hit it from here?
depends what can you.
Is it?
What's
is it,
the
is it-
range?
Is it at an angle that I can hit it?
Can
You
they
can see
see
it.
Like, if
Yeah.
I can see it. In that case, I'm gonna throw my maul because I can do that.
Oh my god. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Don't forget to pick it up afterwards.
I don't need to.
You fucking.
this a thought?
Is this Mjolnir?
Yeah, basically me on it. So she goes. So they go start like going towards that one, pick up them all and just throw it. And for a moment, like, what the fuck? Why?
Why did I do that?
It'd be really embarrassing if this missed.
It would be really embarrassing if it missed.
This
However, that is it's not great. 13.
It's
Yeah.
Cool. So that's gonna be 2d6. Exactly average. I always do that. It's like a 6 and a 1. So that's 9. So that's 11 points of damage.
Nice.
cool. That caves its skull in and kills it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then they go, oh, fuck, okay. And it just appears in their hand.
Okay. Disappears from the ground.
I mean, okay.
a blessing.
Fuck it. All right. That's me.
That's you. Cool.
Very nice, very nice.
Okay, it is now the remaining zombies go.
Yeah.
What's really quick, what's everyone's passive perception?
14.
13.
13.
Cool.
None of you noticed this.
Weird.
Cool. It is zombo time. And this zombo here is gonna stab you
Yep. Stab.
with its spear. So
Okay.
yeah, they're not zombies really. Yeah.
Parasitic life forms
The
inhabiting these bodies.
I'm gonna call them the spore servants. That's what they're called.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, I like that.
Oh
And
shit.
The spore servant is going to try to stab you.
Okay.
Natural 1.
No.
Fucking 1.
Not allowed.
Sick.
You may not.
Mate.
Love that.
The
This
next one's
one
gonna get a nat 20, so it doesn't matter.
shovels up behind its friend and gets its spear and tries to throw it at you. Plus 2 to your AC because of half cover
okay.
throwing through a friend.
20 fucking nice.
And is it Bane?
Do he in fact be dead?
No, the other.
That one's not Bane.
The other 2.
It's only this one that's.
Oh yeah, because the other one died.
Like, the other
Gotcha.
Very good.
Gotcha.
Boop. Boop. That would be 15.
Nope.
Cool. Yeah, just dings against your against your breastplate.
No.
this one comes up to you.
Opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Because it walked past. Might as well. Okay, that's better. 13 to hit.
Hits.
Hey.
Thank you for the inspiration.
Yeah.
It would have been 8 otherwise.
That's what I'm here for. Except for when I don't use it.
Except for when I do other
When I don't
things.
use it.
I can't be bothered to use it on anyone else but me.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Another. Nope.
Yeah, no, it gets a solid whack on the side as it proceeds towards Tonna.
I ugly.
This is the
Scissor?
charismatic one.
Charismatic.
Charismatic.
I did not say that.
It's the character.
There's no clue.
It's gonna stab you. Mine's a D4 this one.
Oh, it's not charismatic, it's the Behm one.
15. Right.
That does hit.
Cool.
You rolled pretty damn well.
Max damage.
Halved.
9 up to 4 points of piercing damage.
Bitch.
And finally, this one here. It's gonna flank with its
Down to
friend. Come up behind you.
They're intelligent enough to flank. Don't like that.
Don't like
They're
that.
not zombies, they're servants.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
We don't even know that they're servants.
No.
20.
That's Izzy
Yep.
telling you, no.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not cocked. That's a 3.
Mm.
Piercing damage. Yeah, 3 piercing damage.
Ow!
That's them. Oster.
Shit, fuck.
Yeah, you're also
Shit. I'm also here.
They also exist.
Do I think these things probably wouldn't be very upset about necrotic damage?
Make a nature check with advantage.
Ooh, because I know dead things.
I know dead things.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
Okay.
20. A filthy, filthy 20.
Super filthy.
These are
So grubby.
not dead.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh!
These
no!
spores
Well, one
have
of them
just
is.
made their way to their brains.
Oh no!
You
So they're
know,
brain dead.
you know what did this? These are spores released by an underdark creature known as a myconoid. Mushroom creatures.
Mushroom people, yeah.
Often, not known to be inherently malicious, but can create these kinds of, creatures. And, in terms of creature type, they are not undead, but plants.
Oh.
Necrotic damage toll the dead on the one attacking Baron from behind then.
Okay.
That would be a wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw.
Mushrooms on plants.
-1.
Not wrong.
He's not taking damage yet, has he?
No.
No, not this one.
The dice hate me. That's a 1. Takes 1.
Now it's been damaged.
Now
Oh, good. Next turn I get to roll a d12.
Shakes his head a little bit as some of its skin sort of falling off.
Oh, gross.
Put my shield in front of my face. And that's my turn. That's what I waited for. Actually,
Okay.
can I back into the desk corner so that our friend has a clearer shot?
Yeah, for sure.
Jethra?
Like
Jethra.
to there.
Yeah,
That
sure.
will be an opportunity attack from this guy
Why?
because you'll move. It's not.
It's
It-
the
it-
other
it-
guy.
Oh, but the other one does. Yeah.
Yeah.
From below, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, why that guy?
Why
He's
you?
far- Does he have reach?
He just
Yeah.
like leaps
It's got
at you.
Mr. Fantastic arms. You know.
He rips one of his arms off and uses it to get further.
There's 2 brain thoughts there. But yes, that one will opportunity attack. Okay. Yeah.
If that's okay.
If that's
No,
okay
actually, I
with you.
don't want it to be.
Consent, yeah.
Actually, no, it won't. That's 6.
Oh, that does no.
Yeah.
No, good.
Cool.
When I move my AC,
okay.
it turns to 0.
Anything else? That's fine.
Opposite. No, that's me.
That's you. Okay.
Try not to use all my stuff.
Jarthra is going to do the same. Actually, she's going to join you there.
Take
the
an
opportunity attack. No,
No.
not take the
No.
opportunity attack. It's use reaction. Yeah, not
Very
happening.
nice, very nice.
And she
Yeah,
is going to fire, take out her longbow and fire 2 arrows.
I didn't know there's a feat that
Oh,
lets you.
she's got second attack.
She does.
She's level 5.
Or
There's a
higher.
feat that let you have 2 reactions.
Tunnel Fighter lets you have infinite reactions when things move through your space.
Oh, dope.
God damn.
Oh,
That's tasty.
That
No,
and
it-
Sentinel.
no, Sentinel doesn't give you more
No,
reactions.
but combine that and Sentinel.
Oh,
Mm.
yes.
Nothing can ever. Oh yeah, that's what you.
Yeah, I tried to do it in Nick's DD&D campaign, and then he never tried to make anything move past it, which kind of was its own reward.
Yeah.
It worked in a sense.
Yeah, this zombie gets an arrow straight through the
Oh,
eye
right,
and dies.
Ooh.
Yay.
Nice.
This one here that's on you is going
Remember, it had
to.
already lost 1 hit point.
That's true.
I was gonna make a
Very
wild
important.
That will absolutely hit. And now it's lost 5 hit points total. Looking pretty. It's looking a bit rougher.
I mean, they killed one
Looking a
with
bit
a
rougher.
weapon, so.
Okay. Bareth and Lucius.
Hello. I'm gonna.
Snapped my neck.
Barroth! I'm gonna go after the one that's in front of Barroth, so closest to me.
Yep.
I'm gonna whack it with my sword.
You want to flank like so?
Oh yeah, go on then.
Go on.
Go on then.
Some advantage.
I have advantage.
Advantage, why not?
I'll take it.
Why not?
Miss.
And that's 19? 19. 19.
Much.
2 hits.
19? Cool. Yeah, very hits.
Very hit.
Very nice. D8. Christ.
Unless you two-handed.
I mean, I ain't got nothing else in my other hand.
Two-handed.
I'm gonna do so that's
D10.
decent.
Whack him.
Might as well. It's a nice start with it.
Okay, that is
That's the max you could have rolled with the other though.
9 slashing and 1 cold.
That'll do it, yeah.
Oh, sick!
Well, Tonaich killed 1 in 1, so.
Yep, you slice its head off with your
Try
cold
this
sword. And it falls down dead.
Very nice. And I'm gonna say that is it for me.
Alright.
I'm gonna whack this one, the closest one to me, with a hammer.
Sounds good, do it.
Whack it with a hammer.
17 to hit.
67.
69 to hit.
Nice. Yeah.
Still
it's-
one-handing it, because I got my shield on.
Trust.
Yeah.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh shit! Just what you needed.
Yay!
Yay.
You're no longer tied with that.
Just the one lone spore serpent left in its cell.
Nothing else.
Anything else? That's cool with you? Okay. At this
You're
point,
not going to move to let the other one. No.
I'll move.
By all means,
Wait,
I'll move to.
Something's happening.
I'll move to a diagonal.
Wait, things are happening? No.
yes, at that point, you see a Duragar come down the stairs through this door here.
Yes.
Through the
Hammer.
extra door.
Yeah, this is the this
side
is
door,
the
yeah.
stairs. There.
Yeah.
The hammer drawn, clearly, clearly attracted by the sound.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
I'll move next to him then. Wherever he appears from.
Should have done that on your turn.
Well, I was trying to move on my turn, and then people said that stuff were happening.
Technically, still its turn.
That's true.
If you want that to happen, then I'll move to the diagonal with the zombie instead, because that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, into the room.
Yeah, into the room
Oh,
with the
okay.
zombie.
Okay, yeah, fair
But,
enough. That's what you would have done.
Yeah, but at a
Fair enough.
the next one over so that other people can hit it.
To there.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Apologies. Okay.
It's alright.
I was gonna hit it over your head.
Yeah, so this,
Rude.
the Duragar looks all around you,
Where are
and
we?
We can try and kill it.
yeah, she raises her great hammer and goes, "Oh, you can't see."
No, I can't see her on that.
Shit.
Hello.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh, wait, what?
You zoom out of it.
Move the whole map.
Or give it the whole map.
Put all the piece has got left.
Oh, no.
What are the guys?
There we go.
Folks.
Peeps. There we go.
My boys!
I've abandoned my boy.
I left my boys! I abandoned my boys!
Yeah, cool. Anyway, this Durgar will look around and say, "What on earth is going on here?" she says, and
Try and keep them alive.
We're part of the cleaning crew.
runs over here and will they grow a lot bigger? Yeah.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Oh no.
Definitely.
This is fine.
Fucking Viagra dwarves.
No. You put that thing. It's
true.
Came from
I'm
us,
also
so
happy.
I could do that as well. Weird.
Yeah, it grows much bigger, swings the hammer, and tries to land it straight on you, Lucius.
Oh.
Ah.
19.
Yeah. Good God, yeah.
That is gonna be
A giant woman.
I don't get the
A
reference.
giant
Steven
woman.
Oh.
It's a very good song.
13 bludgeoning damage. Alright.
I'm just gonna make
The deadly threat.
will be Durgar. Tonga.
Well, I was going to try and kill the mushroom boy, but instead I'm going to go flank with Jathra.
mushroom boy.
Boy.
There.
And I'm gonna hit her.
Sounds good.
I don't know if this makes any difference, but the damage done by my maul at the moment count is force damage.
Ooh.
I think it's magic. So
Good for you. Yeah, no.
Good for you.
But like just
No, yeah, thankfully you're not
just so
thankfully,
you know,
that
that is
that's
a,
really good to know.
Did you roll the same thing both times?
No, I rolled a 14 and
Oh.
11, so that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Yep.
6, 8, we appreciate 6. 6, 9, yeah, the 11 again. It's 11 points of damage, which means the zombie should have been 12, but it died anyway, so it's fine. 11 damage.
This is the Durgar, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're stuck in the cell with
Not fuller.
Isn't it with me?
Cool, yeah, she gets this, she gets your maul straight in her face. Here you go. Let's, you're
What the-
intruding.
Yeah, sorry about that. What the fuck are these things?
You get to talk when you're dead. Well, no, you don't. Oh, shut up.
Work on your one-liners.
Kill first, ask questions later.
Well, Baroth, it's stuck in here with you. But it doesn't know that it's pretty dumb, so it's going to try
Stuck it
to...
over. Oh shit, no, please.
Going to try to stab you with a 2.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, with modifiers, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
He doesn't even move, it just like slides across the armor.
Yeah, just scraping at it.
Stabbed himself in the head.
That,
Oh, I had to
that's
punch
it,
myself
yeah.
in the head.
That's it for it. Oster?
Huh? Oh, big boy.
You are there.
I'm gonna try a thing that never works, and I'm gonna just say kneel.
One day.
Okay.
Wisdom
one day.
saving throw.
One day it's gonna work.
9.
Yes!
Today is the day.
He goes prone, and he loses his turn. This is one of
She.
the. She, sorry, yeah, she goes prone and she loses her turn. This is from the actual fucking spell.
Cool, yeah, she...
On her turn, so I'm just
Does
kind of.
nothing.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
No,
so.
no.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean,
Fine.
she goes prone now. I'm going to say she goes on her knees. Just looks up at you.
Oh, looks.
Kind of bewildered at this. Didn't expect this to happen.
Lucius, in your head, you just say, I did not expect that to work.
You just hear that holy shit.
And that's it, that's my turn.
Now what?
Just prone, stab her!
Non-lethally!
And
We can't hear you saying that.
I said it before.
Jathra, though, will draw her short sword
Hell yeah.
and says, killing? Sparing? What am I doing?
Keep her alive!
Okay.
Stabs her through the face.
Okay, lethal. No.
I heard lethal. You said lethal.
You said lethal, right?
False.
You said lethal.
False is the wrong way around.
21 to hit.
I fucking hope so.
So you can say damage.
No. That was 6 points of damage.
Bonk.
And gonna do another hit.
These are at advantage, right? Because they're
Yeah.
prone. Oh no, they're not actually
no,
prone
they
yet.
go prone on.
Yeah.
That was a flavor. They go prone on their
We're
turn.
flanking.
Yeah. Oh, you are flanking though.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay, cool. That was a 19
One
on the first
attack.
attack. Second attack with advantage is a yeah, that also hits. That's 16. Max damage for 8. Oh.
Bonk.
Pink.
She's looking dazed. This Durgar, looking like
Still
eyes are
conscious,
glazed over, still barely conscious, but still conscious. She looks around. Oh, unsure where she is. Fucking okay. Okay, that's her. Baroth or Lucius.
I'm just gonna hit the zombie, so.
Okay. I am going to. She's not prone yet.
No.
No.
No. Cool. I'm going to cast Kinetic Jaunt.
Kill what?
I'm just gonna.
No, so get the fuck out of this.
I'm just gonna walk back a little bit. No opportunity attack.
Okay.
I'm just be like, nope.
Where do you go to?
But actually, I'm gonna cast it, but I'm gonna stay where I am for a little bit.
Yep.
And I'm gonna stab with my longsword.
Sounds good.
Non-lethal.
Yep.
I'm gonna non-lethally stab.
Just a, probably not 10.
No.
No, fair enough. You just go.
Slides back.
Just walks back, and I'm
You're
gonna
eating.
go just back.
Go into one of the cells.
Lock myself
Shut
in.
the door.
I'm gonna go
Get me
roughly
in
just
here.
in front of that glowy crystal. So not far, but far enough out of reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha there.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, Baroth.
Gonna try and hit the zombie with the hammer.
Okay.
18 plus stuff.
Will very much hit. My God.
Kill it.
Non-lethally.
No, the zombie we
No, the
can
zombie
the,
definitely.
Oh, the zombie.
the pond boy we can
Not
kill.
one. Maybe it's 7.
4 points of bludgeoning damage. That's the minimum I can do
Oh.
with my magic weapon.
Cool. I mean, it does definitely hurts it. Still up.
So you add an extra one for ability.
And then plus 2 for the damage. My strength's only 15.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me catching up.
Oh.
Yep, that's what
Yeah,
I'm doing.
staggers back with a big gaping wound in its chest, and it starts shumbling
I
forward.
don't know what you
again.
guys are doing out there. I'm having the fight of my life.
Um,
There's one zombie.
it is the Duragos go. She will, properly go down on her knees, lay down, do nothing.
Well, now I feel bad.
Fucking
Yeah,
A.
squat.
Tonaich.
Tired hands, grappler, I don't know.
Yeah, I can.
Still conscious.
Yeah, might be able to move again in a minute.
Can I try and? Oh, I'm just gonna fucking hit her. I'm just gonna try and non-lethally knock her out, or just hit her, or fucking something.
Sounds good.
Natural 17, 22.
Mm-hmm.
If they do kill her on my turn, I'm going to spare the dying.
8. It's 8.
You just do non-lethal damage.
13.
Yeah. One hit point. But you do non-lethal damage, so
Non-lethal. Yeah.
you. And
Just in a small amount.
she falls unconscious at 0 hit points.
Oh
Does
shit.
she shrink?
I believe she does
No.
actually.
We should tie her up while she's small.
No, actually, she stays big.
Oh shit.
No.
They shrink when they die.
Do they make
After
a
a
balloon
minute.
noise like?
We made that joke last time.
Yeah.
I still want them to do it.
After a minute, she'll shrink.
Yeah, that's is that it for you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Alright.
So,
Why does everyone sound so sad about not killing her?
I'm just really tired.
Yeah, everyone's just like, I guess.
I want to murder.
Non-lethally.
No, it's more I feel bad for hitting someone's down.
Ah, well, fun.
And
They did the same to you.
That's true.
the zombie is going to try again.
Gosh darn it, it's gonna
As,
try.
as I'm slowly I think I've only rolled 1s and 2s for damage.
He's slowly like chipping away at him.
18.
Yep, that's my AC. Hits.
You're dead now, boy.
That's coming for you.
6 points of piercing damage.
Ow! Max damage. Maybe, I don't know.
No.
No, it wouldn't be.
You fuck. Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck.
Get the fuck.
That'll be its turn. Oster.
Can I climb up on the Durgal's back and start tying her hands behind her back?
Of course you may. I'll say
I
if you
thought
use
you
your
were
action,
going
you
for
can do that without a...
They could be kind of not that you can type her very quickly because she's got to shrink in a minute.
Oh, do I know how to make a slip knot?
Ooh, okay. Make a survival check.
You okay? I'm not bad at that.
I don't
I
even
say
know what that
before I
word
roll. Fuck. Oh, 12 still.
12 still, okay. Not enough to make a functioning slip knot on this scale. But you do definitely tie her up.
Okay.
Let's get ready to grapple.
I tie her ankles as well if I can do 2 lots of knots in one turn.
Yeah, I'll say you use your action, you properly tie her up
Cool.
and got her secured and restrained.
So that when she shrinks, we can just like grab the rope and pick her up by hands and feet.
Okay. Jathra says, I guess I'll shoots the zombie.
After just stab me in the ribs.
10, that misses. Second attack, yeah.
The zombie's OP.
Oh, we can't. This is how we always are. We defeat the big thing.
We can't go to the
and
little one.
suck with something little.
21 to hit, kills it.
Yeah.
And we're out of initiative.
Cool.
Well, can you get out of there or are you stuck?
Okay, climb over.
Alright. Okay, now what? We've got a tied up Durgal. It's gonna
Wait.
shrink.
I go to the door at the bottom of the stairs. And I'm just going to listen to see if anything else is coming to check.
Sure, sounds good. It's not a door, actually. It's so
Just stairs.
you go down. Yeah, and as you go down the stairs, you
Oh, it's down.
I thought it would be up.
Coming up. Okay.
actually yes, it does go up. Okay,
Lucius is just
apologise.
quietly muttering "owie" to himself.
Was that,
Works.
was that the healing word? Ow.
Yes, owie.
It's the thing
I
with
get a
boo
big
boo.
owie boo
As you go up the stairs, you see some see essentially the Durga living quarters.
Oh.
So you see a common area with some tables and some mugs and plates and a little washing station. And
Eat more Durga.
you see 4 doors. The 2 southern ones are open, showing simple living quarters inside.
Cool. And the 2 northern ones are open, showing murderous Durga holding axes in hand.
You got it. Spot on.
God.
No, do you want to have the inside?
I'm gonna listen.
Cool. Yeah, you make 1% check for the both of them. I'm gonna say
20
Oh, 20 empty.
total.
Yeah, these are deadly quiet.
Okay, and I go back to this and I don't think there's anyone up there. It's just where they live. Like there's I don't know, mugs and stuff.
Okay. The cells, do they look like they could be... can the doors be actually closed or locked or something, or...?
Yeah, they've got a lock on them, but they don't. There's no key inside.
No.
Can you just melt the metal of the...
Could heat metal it.
It could be you've got your...
Oh, my
your cleric thing.
yeah. Could do. Yeah.
Just seal her in her room.
I mean, we can say that we'll come
Grounded.
and let her out when we're done.
Sure.
Or we don't.
When
Yeah, I guess
we
let's,
leave, yeah.
let's move her into one of the cells.
Okay.
Roll
Yeah.
this giant unconscious Durgar.
It depends how long. The thing is, it might take too long because I think
Oh, okay.
Blessing of the Forge is like an hour.
Can we barricade the door in some way?
We can barricade it with our bodies.
I mean,
If she tries.
zombies drop spears. Could we like jam them in or something?
Yeah, you've got enough time to do
Yeah.
this. I'm gonna say yeah, sure. Okay, after a minute has passed, she shrinks, still unconscious.
We're trying to move her, and they just oh.
And then we tie the knots a little.
Yeah, I was gonna say we tie the knots.
Yep. And I'm gonna say it takes a moment, but you manage to barricade
it's an hour long.
barricade the door.
Okay, so are we interrogating her, or what the fuck are we doing?
We have so many questions.
We've got a lot of
Far too many questions.
Far too many questions.
Yeah.
We need to know about the stolen stuff, why there's undead stuff, why there's
They're not on. They're not
the
on
mushroom people, whatever they were.
They're machinoids. There's a.
Well, Myconoid.
The people are dead. There is a thing right in their brain. The spirit is gone. The body lives on.
Gross.
There's
That rhymes.
Hate that.
There's a fungal thing occupying where the brain should be.
Also, possibly, where the fuck is my family?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
Have
I
you
feel like
seen
that's a-
any redhead dwarves?
Specifically looking like him. Morning.
What have you done to me?
Left you alive.
Left me alive. Well, thank you. That's nice of you, intruders and burglars.
You're welcome.
Haven't stolen anything yet.
No one. Yeah, we ain't stolen shit.
Yeah, speaking of burgling,
Yeah.
you got the goats outside, and also maybe some pearls and a weird lantern thing.
Fucking serious? Is that what this is about?
Not entirely, but we'll start there, shall we?
Right, fine. We've got the fucking goats and pearls and lantern.
Why
Why?
did you steal that? Random crap.
I don't have to answer to you.
You could stay in there forever if you want.
I'm not gonna stay in here forever.
You staying there for a bit.
Can I try and trick her into thinking I've cast a spell on her? Is that a kind of thing that you can do?
Depending on the spell and the effect.
Because I know Zone of Truth is a spell. Oster doesn't have it prepared, but Oster knows the words for Zone of Truth. So can Oster like mumbo jumbo it and make her think I've cast a spell, and try and trick her into thinking she has to tell the truth, like I've on a placebo effect the spell Zone of Truth.
I'm gonna rule no actually.
Okay.
She'd still have to feel the compulsion to tell the truth. Where
Yeah.
she could just be like,
That's true.
oh no, I don't
Also-
feel like it actually.
Yeah.
And also spells, I go by kind of by the belief that like spells as such aren't a thing in the sense that like when you cast Zone of Truth, because you're drawing that on magic from nature and it's different from when a wizard casts it by reading from a spell book. So I mean, like those are different things. Does that
Sure,
make sense?
but I mean more like I could tell her I'm going to cast a spell that would make her tell the truth is more what Oster was angling for.
You can do that.
I mean, yeah, you can threaten her. with it.
That's exactly what I mean. I would
Yeah,
like
alright, yeah.
say I'm.
I thought you just meant you were trying to bluff it.
Yeah, I am trying to bluff it, but I'm telling her I'm
Right.
doing it, and then I'm
Right.
pretending to cast a spell. I don't have to do it. Like if it's.
I think.
I mean, you could try.
I mean, yeah, you can certainly try.
Yes.
I'll put it at that.
I thought you just meant that you were gonna pretend to cast the spell.
No.
Yeah.
Tell her I have ways of making. I have ways
Yeah.
of
I have
making.
ways of making you talk.
I have ways of making you talk, but I'd rather not use magic on you. I'd rather this be a civil conversation. Okay.
Answer.
And I'm gonna use a little bit of just like just a little bit of like another spell. I'm gonna use my guidance light to kind of like make her think that magic is happening, so I guide myself on whatever I'm doing.
on the persuasion.
Yes,
or
and
performance.
say a bunch of words in Sylvan. It's just mumbo jumbo higgledy piggledy, but in Sylvan.
You look like.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, I like this. Okay, make a deception check.
Okay. And then because I guided myself.
Where was that?
That's a 19 plus 2 plus 1, 22.
Holy shit.
Okay.
What'd you do to me?
It's going to be very painful for you if you don't tell me the truth now. Why'd you take all that stuff?
Are you trying to tell us that
I'm not gonna.
people are listening, or what?
No, I'm not. I won't lie to you, but it doesn't mean I have to fucking cooperate.
Look, we really actually don't really want to kill anybody here. We just want to know what happened with the fucking stuff. Also, have you seen anybody that looks like him?
Where are you
Related, not just short.
Not.
I don't have to answer a thing.
You don't have to.
Lucius is just
It
gonna
would be
look.
better if you did.
It would be better if I don't,
Why?
because I'm biding time.
Oh, that makes sense.
So you're going to be responsible for more people dying. If your friends come in here and find you locked up, you think they're not going to attack?
think we're not
Attack
gonna
you,
do-
I assume, yes.
You think
That's the idea.
I think we're not going to defend ourselves.
You think you're gonna annihilate them in a fell swoop?
I mean, we did at Caer Konig.
Well, the entire...
Like
The entire fortress
one got
against
away
you.
out of 6.
One got out of 6, and I think you actually killed him on the way. No, we didn't. I don't think anybody survived that.
No.
Well, we can't just leave it here.
We can't.
No.
You can gag her and leave it here.
You could gag her and leave it here, but then she's still going to come back.
While this is happening, Lucius is just sort of watching and is just going to cast Mage Hand behind her and just have it very slowly and gently grasp the back of her neck. Not like an attack, just sort of holding it like you would scruffing a kitten, but sort of just watching and just smiling, just like.
Just holding your own hand behind your back so that she
Yeah,
can see
just
you
kind of
moving
like
your
no.
hand.
And the hands just sort of like hold. It's like it's like a very gentle kind of like that kind of hold. If you imagine the back of Matt's head.
My arse immediately clenched. That's the zone of truth. My arse.
Okay. Considering all of this, I need a group intimidation check.
Okay.
I think I have proficiency in... No, I don't. Never mind. Fuck. Okay.
Okay.
No. 14.
19.
10.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
Okay.
The nice boys
Well,
that we
the
claim.
three.
The one doing
yeah,
this.
I mean, that is a majority that succeeded, nevertheless. Okay, I tell you, you let me go.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Insight.
I'm not
I
lying.
get to do that now. Okay.
No,
Cool.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we're scouring the town for Chardolin. So we need a lot of it.
For what?
Because our king needs it to complete the plan.
Your king's in this stronghold.
No. His son is. The prince. He's watching over this little place. The king's got a much bigger stronghold up in the mountains.
Would that be Zadok by any chance?
Sardorok Sunblight living in his eponymous castle.
Cool. And yes, have you seen any more dwarves that look like me?
No.
Inside.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to. It was fairly firm, but I think
That would check.
doesn't matter. Oh no, wait, I'm proficient. 9. No.
13.
I
She's
mean-
telling the truth.
That's probably a good thing that your family ain't mixed up in this.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's mixed up with these. So the lantern was made of Chardolin.
Yep, that's confirmed.
But
What's
the
plan?
pearls?
What's with the pearls and the goats?
Do they shit Chardolin?
Food,
We need
money.
we need food.
Right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
What do you
makes sense.
okay, so the Chardon's for a plan. What's the plan? Come on, we're 4 idiots. What are we gonna do?
Just kind of smiles at them.
We are forging a dragon. And that dragon will prove the destruction of all life in 10 towns.
What the fuck for?
A Chardolin dragon.
No, I'm sorry. What the fuck do you gain by killing all life in Gentowns?
Because us Durga shunned by the light have been relegated to the tunnels below the earth, but now
It's dark.
a brilliant goddess has snuffed the sun out. The earth is ours for the taking.
Fuck.
Where are the pearls? Where's the lantern?
Pearls up here in the bedroom. Lanterns in the boss's office. This boss, the local boss.
Yes.
Yeah, the prince boss.
Where's the stronghold in the mountains?
In the Spain of the world.
Yeah, I was hoping. Actually, no. You know what? I prefer that to being just randomly further north.
Where did you get the Myconoid to control these folks? Where did you get these folks?
Oh, that I honestly don't know. They came from Sunblight.
And the ogre?
Oh, that's the boss's pet.
Well.
Shut up.
Loves that thing.
Best friend. Yeah, while they're doing that, I'm going to go up and see if I can find the pearls while you guys ask more questions. Because
Yeah.
I want to smash things.
What's your name?
My name.
Your name.
You want to know my name?
I want to know your name.
Ravik.
What?
Ravik.
Ravik.
It's got 4 R's at the front. Fucking shit me in the face.
All laugh in 10 towns. You think nobody south is going to want vengeance for their murdered families, for their relations, for people destroyed by a Shardalin dragon?
Durgar aren't known for thinking ahead. He says from the other room.
Oi! Thinking ahead, I'll remind you, we have a Durgar army and a Shardalin dragon.
Not yet, you don't.
Ain't finished yet.
And I've got Shardalin, so fuck you.
But maybe it's just on that.
Shardalin is found all over the place, and we've already collected quite a bit. A large heist is about to take place.
Yeah? Where? Again, what the fuck are we gonna do?
I love that you're doing
Persuade them with our stupidity.
Where's the...
Like,
I'm just a little man. What am I gonna do?
the Barstool
I'm just a whittled ball.
I'll tell you
What
something,
am
we've
I?
already fucking managed to piss off some of the guards,
Yeah.
so they're not gonna fucking come to us. Well, we're not gonna go to them for help. They'll soon throw us in the dungeons.
East Haven. We found a major source of Shardalin in East Haven.
Oh, sucks to be living in East Haven right now, I guess.
in your head, you just hear Oster going, is the plan to just make her like you?
No, the plan is for her to think that we're such idiots we can't do anything about it.
Okay, I want to kill her, Tonaich.
Well, we need information first. I don't want the people of 10 Towns dead either.
Where's the Shaman here?
Boss's office. There's not much. Turns out the well up here is a bit dry.
Have I found the pearls?
I'm kind of okay. I'm sorry. This is I do maps. I don't do metal. How the fuck does a Shardalin dragon work? Is it like mechanical or is it magic? Like what the fuck is it?
Metal and magic.
Metal and magic. So does it fly?
If you must know, well, I don't understand it entirely, but we've got a special forge over in Sunblight, and it does all sorts of brilliant things.
Right. Including making a metal dragon work somehow.
That's the plan. I don't.
Okay. Fucking.
Now,
Hello.
whilst you're looking through the through these quarters, yeah, you find.
Bye, Paddy.
Bye.
I was saying bye to Paddy, sorry.
Bye, Paddy.
Bye, Patty. See you tomorrow.
You find
What?
you find the pearls. A little sack of beads that have been carved into decorative shapes. Along with some other maybe potentially useful stuff. You find some daggers, 3 daggers, woodcarver's tools, a set of navigator's tools. You find a fishing tackle,
He's got random shit.
I'm gonna sell this shit.
and amongst the amongst the Durga's personal belongings, a potion of healing.
Oh, okay.
And 73 silver pieces.
Okay.
Not dope. 7 gold.
Healing pot, 3 daggers, wood carver, fishing bait, tackle even.
73 silver pieces.
Bait, 73 silver.
Alright. You're gonna make good on your bargain and let me go. Sorry,
I was just gonna say, did Baroth hear when they said that there was Shardolin in the fortress?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you did.
Okay.
It's in the boss's office is the door we haven't gone through yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, me and Tonaich said we'd let you go.
Lucius's mage hand just gets a little bit like.
Leaving it up to you guys.
I don't want to do it in cold blood. I mean, we've got answers, I suppose.
It's fine. By now, my brother has alerted the entire fort, and I imagine they've set up a barricade just outside this room.
Your brother.
Aye. In the room with me, snuck out in the middle of the battle.
Really sucks to lose family.
That's right!
You hear a voice from upstairs.
Okay, pick
We've
up.
got Durgar forces out here beyond your imagining. You come up here with your weapons hid and your hands up, or there won't be any more carnage. Like the carnage you showed my poor buddy.
Oh,
It's the
Oh,
guy.
buddy.
one of them did make it back.
Yes, one of them got out.
I couldn't remember. Insight. If he's honest about the forces beyond imagining.
Go for it.
19.
Yeah, there's definitely some people up there, but
There's some. He's exaggerating a bit.
Well, yeah, forces beyond imagining is so many. I mean, the fucking Shardolin dragon is a force beyond imagining.
Let us leave with the Shardolin, the goats, and the pearls, and we won't kill your sister.
What? My sister?
We-
Oh!
Oh, you meant like brothers, as in like brothers in arms.
no, that's not my brother. That's Nildar. That's the prince.
Oh,
You've got my sister down there!
Yeah, he's got me. They've all got me. Hi, Scorn.
Right, okay, can we back right the fuck up a couple of moments here?
You all need to get your shit together.
replace the word sister with hostage and try again.
Is there a laugh rule where if we giggle together, we don't have to fight?
Because it's just so much more friendly now.
You murdered my beloved ogre in its cage.
Oh.
It was
We
the
will
goats.
not surrender. Alright, that's not true. We will not surrender. And we will not relent.
And we will pick up there next week.
Okay.
You know what? That's fair. That's not true.
You got my sister!
No, he hasn't.
So, thank you for this fabulous episode of Icewind Dale. It is so wonderful to be back here.
Yay.
We will see how this Duragos showdown concludes.
I'm gonna fucking kill everybody.
Next
Or die.
week.
Can only go well.
A couple of shout outs, of course. Thank you to Paladin, our brilliant moderator, to Gellet as well, our wonderful moderator. We love you both very, very much. Thank you to our new subscriber, Matt Lingus.
I thought.
Thank you for
Oh,
subbing.
subbed, yeah.
Who's that weirdo?
Oh, yeah, and thank you.
Apparently, I wasn't. Didn't you have to re-follow the?
Yeah, alright, we both
Yeah.
didn't know that we hadn't followed.
Yeah, I thought I had.
So I think there might have been some glitchy bullshit.
Yeah,
there,
because
but
I
don't
got
know.
the updates. I thought we were bots.
Thank you to Heroic Maps for the beautiful battle maps. Thank you to Kate Owen supervising the art direction, the artists of which you can see in the sidebar right now. Thank you to Tabletop Audio for the music you are hearing right now. Izzy, you know, I found something really horrible the other day. Did you know that like there's actually people who haven't subscribed to our TikTok channel?
That's fucked up.
What do you think of that?
Bro, I think you should rectify that as soon as possible by following Mild Magic D&D.
That's great. I think that's a great idea.
On
Yeah.
TikTok.
But only on TikTok, right? Because we don't have any other
Is
social
that what
media.
we
No,
Oh no,
definitely
Twitter,
agree.
Mild Magic DD1, and then Instagram is also Mild Magic DND.
So I think you should go and follow us on all of those places.
Because otherwise I'll be sad.
Yeah, and you don't want to do that.
You don't want them to
because
do
they're
that.
doing a very, very good job with managing the social media. Thank you very much for that.
Can I there's a recompense in the form of likes and retweets.
I need justice.
And subscribe on YouTube if you're watching us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or not.
Or if
If
you're
you're watching
not,
us on Twitch, go to our YouTube channel.
Just subscribe.
Please give us attention.
Yes,
is
please.
what we're asking
Love
you
us.
for.
Basically just
Grab us, please.
we love you lots. We will see you on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.